The Wild Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Welcome to the show.
Here we are again. Here we are.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Like how you guys just threw it in neutral real quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's got real Dick
That's
Cavett
how we
real
like
quick.
it.
Yeah, we like to, you know,
We like to bring them down.
we got a
Bring 'em
highbrow,
down.
real highbrow followership.
I like it.
So
Yeah. They like our stuff. We're
Couple
going
of-
to talk about, we're going to touch on a few topics today. We're going to talk jacking off for about 1 hour. And that's it. That's the only topic.
Very
H. Foley's going to go over his exercise regimen the
Yeah,
next
we're
half
going
hour.
to talk about exercising and
Talk about
jacking
crock
off.
pots.
Crockpot,
Nice.
yeah. Speaking of, I need you to fire that thing up.
Do you have-
I got the broth in the fridge.
I was thinking about your stew all last night. I was
Yeah.
like, I wonder if you put it on right
no,
now.
I didn't because I
broth
got to wait till
defrosted?
the,
Yeah.
Are you cooking here?
I'm trying.
Are you really?
Yeah, last night I had a bowl of meat.
What kind of meat
Sounds
you
like a
have?
homeless guy.
I
vague meat.
got a bowl of meat and bacon and eggs this morning.
All right.
Some spinach in there,
Look at you.
but the bowl of meat's good.
What,
Hold the
what is
meat.
the
What
meat?
does that mean?
What were you, salt and pepper?
I
What do you
mean,
get?
I take a ground beef, put it,
Hamburger meat?
yep, then sprinkle some cheese on there, put it in a bowl, pour hot sauce on it.
Texas chopped
It's
cheese.
so good. Dude.
That is good.
That
I
is
don't
good.
care what anyone says.
No,
That's great.
That's delicious.
It's my type of meal.
I
You do
love
the whole thing, the whole pan.
I mean, you leave some in there for a little,
And then you go
go.
back.
You know what? Who am I kidding? I'm going to finish that fucking pan right now.
I
Just
love
a
the
pound
fact-
of ground beef.
Yeah.
I love the fact that all these fitness guys are now coming around on hamburger meat. You
Yeah.
know, like that's what it's all about.
Yeah, fitness guys like me.
Yeah.
I know.
All these
No,
fucking-
they're all those guys on the internet. They're like ground beef or grass-fed organic ground beef is great for you. I knew that since the 80s.
I've been a big ground beef guy.
paying off.
telling everybody.
If that's what happens, I would lay off it. Dude.
Paying off big time.
I really did always wonder why it was so much cheaper than the other meat. I'm like, it's just you're chewing it up anyway. Why does it matter if it's
Yeah.
pre-ground?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was big on that forever. Yeah, I would get ground meat and be like, dude, nobody knows about this.
Grass-fed, grass-finished, baby. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Grass-fed hamburger helper.
Oh, don't get me started. That was my move back in high school.
Yeah, me too,
Come home
bro.
from wrestling practice. My mom had a fucking hamburger helper stroganoff sitting on the table. Big glass of milk. Go to town.
Yeah, I was a bagel bite guy. I would microwave like 24 bagel bites.
That's
The outer rim was just
Psychotic.
cold.
Yeah.
And I would eat all of them and I would dip them in SpaghettiOs every day after school.
Whoa.
And watch Pokemon with my little brother.
I used to love SpaghettiOs and a peanut butter and jelly with it.
Yo.
And I would dip the peanut butter and jelly in the SpaghettiOs.
Yo. How
That's-
crazy did you
Just a couple days ago.
I mean,
Did you fuck with the meatball SpaghettiOs or how did you
I
fuck?
did. We fucked with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind
we
of.
liked it.
They were pretty big.
I would
They-
even raw out of the can. It's
I
very
just
good.
couldn't, when I was a
They
kid,
were
I
good.
couldn't do the beefaroni. Something about it creeped me out. I
I
didn't like
could
the
either.
thickness of the nudies.
The nudies were a little slimy.
Yeah, they're too thick.
I agree.
It was too bucatini for me. I'm an angel hair man.
Dude.
When that angel hair hit the households, in dirtbag households in
That
the
was
90s,
big.
we thought we were fucking from Sicily. Thought we were the Medici or
it's
whatever.
angel hair. You're like, what the
Medici
fuck?
family eating fucking SpaghettiOs.
I remember getting real mad at my mom after like she busted out the angel hair once, then she'd go to the regular spaghetti. I'd be like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what's
think
the?
Did
why
I do
not?
something wrong? Why aren't we getting
Is
angel,
angel
hair?
hair more expensive somehow?
It might have
It
been when
was
it
just,
hit the
it was,
scene.
for some reason, it was fancier. I don't
So-
know why.
So much better.
So much better.
It's crazy.
You get a good
Sexual.
bite.
Angel hair was kind of sexual.
It was. Maybe
Dude,
that's
for
You
some
think
reason
angel
it
hair
was.
was-
Well, maybe that's why the parents
It's for side
like,
chicks.
True.
especially at your house. I bet the boys went.
Yeah, my
straight
mom would get the
upstairs.
laundry basket that week and be like, get
Yeah,
out.
that's the angel hair.
It was just like dumping rocks out of a dumpster.
That's four of the horniest brothers. Just
All in one
nonstop.
bedroom. Yeah, me and my
Angel
brothers
hair
in
was
one bedroom.
sexy.
Horny.
I like
Angel
it.
hair is a
It is sexy, man.
Little olive oil and garlic.
You don't see it out at restaurants either. It's all this
Nah.
bucatini, all this shit. We don't, we're trying to get
It's all
laid.
fettuccine, which you brought it up. That's side piece shit. The fettuccine Alfredo. If you're at the dinner with a girl and she orders the blackened chicken pasta, she's a whore. She's a fucking
This is
whore.
based off one experience he's had. When he was waiting tables, he's
Yeah.
like, this dude rolled in. This girl was such a whore. Ordered chicken Alfredo. And then, like, that's what my mom eats. And now I can't look at her the same.
I will say,
Chicken Alfredo
fettuccine.
rules.
Yeah, I'm looking at my mom. I'm
It's
like,
slut
what the
food.
fuck?
Fettuccine Alfredo is slut slop.
Yeah.
It's for sure.
What's some other slut slop?
I think any kind of like pesto. They fuck with.
Nah, really? Oh, what's
No, it's definitely fettuccine. It's fettuccine or no. What's the other one? The cheese filled noodles. Tortellini.
Tortellinis are for dumb bitches. Yeah.
Just get the ravioli, you skank.
Yeah, I take back pesto. Although that might be graduated. That might be elevated slut.
Elevated
stuff.
slut.
Yeah, once you
Boss
get off.
slut.
Yeah.
I think filet mignon's kind of got that rap too.
With sluts?
Some broad will think she knows what she's doing. She'll get
Apparently
a
I'm a
filet mignon
slut.
and get it like medium well. What'd you say?
I guess I'm a slut.
Oh, I'm always
Chicken
filet.
Alfredo and filet mignon.
I'm always filet.
Guys can eat it. It's good for guys. You just
Yeah.
got your muscles and shit.
Guys, it's cool.
Okay.
It's for hot dudes only.
It's for hot dudes and giant sluts.
They'd get that in like a cranberry juice. Be like, you fucking dirty bitch.
Ew. Ew. You're on your period eating fettuccine Alfredo.
Filet mignon and cranberry juice is kind of sick. That also sounds like you're on a date with a 16-year-old.
Can we get a lid on this, please?
She's
Mac
not
and
even at your
cheese and a
table. You're
Shirley
just like, you
Temple.
nasty little slut over there with your parents.
Mac and cheese and a Shirley Temple. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Although this is how much of a dirtbag I am. I've never had the upgraded mac and cheese that touched the shit in the box.
Yeah.
Ever. Once in Philly, Cotton got a platter delivered.
He's got the inside connect. though.
Yeah, he's plugged in.
He's got that's
Sat
Black
down to a
Mac. That's
platter of
Black
Mac.
Mac, dude.
Dude, Black Mac,
Mac's
forget
different.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Mac's different, dude.
I had a first class education on that shit because when we did Cotton's bachelor party and I like went out and bought all this stuff. We did like a little grill barbecue. I must have bought about $400 worth of store-bought potato salad, and it was all his boys from the neighborhood, and nobody touched it.
Dude,
And after
that's
like
white
an
potato
hour, I
salad.
pulled one of them aside, and I was like, Juan, how come no one's eating the fucking potato salad? And he's like, black people don't fuck with store-bought potato salad.
Yeah, man. I swear to God, I think they put vibranium in their mac and cheese. Dude, I have to like take my wife aside. If we go somewhere, like my parents' house or something, it'll be like bleach blonde American cheese on noodles, and like I'll have to like take her outside to like be like, all right, dude, you can like scream out here. She gets fucked up. She's like, what is this? And I'm
Have
like,
her punch a pillow.
it's American cheese and milk on noodles.
Store-bought potato salad being like garlic to vampires to black people. Next time you go to an unruly neighborhood, have some and be like,
Were you Velveeta or Kraft growing up?
Kraft is-
Velveeta hit
Kraft's
us
number
for
one,
a
but
minute.
Velveeta is
Kraft was going on, and then I think Velveeta was one of those things
Yeah,
that
they
was at
hit
my
later.
friend's house that I like snuck into the shopping cart, and I was like, I had some Velveeta, and like my mom was like, get this shit the fuck out of here.
Because Velveeta had their angle was it's not powder, it's real
It's
cheese.
the real cheese.
But what kind? What
It was
that?
not. It was like just a bag
Just a bag
preserved
of
cheese
fucking
whiz. Yeah.
cheese.
We were huge Velveeta when I was real young. It was in a huge block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could never wrap up the end airtight enough. So you had to go through, it was like Normandy. You had to get like the first couple of waves of fucking hard, dried cheese to get to the good shit. Ooh, and I remember my mom, when shit was tight, she'd be like, just eat it. And it'd be like fucking eating fucking drywall. Suck.
It was the first time you had Velveeta. It
was
is kind of
decadent.
like a revelation. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Nothing
what is
melts
my
like
house
that.
doing?
Nothing
yeah, it's
melts
crazy.
like that.
My stepmom introduced me to it, and it was like, I looked at my mom. I'm like, you got to pick it the fuck up. You are. I'm about to move into Dad's house for good. I will leave you too.
Yeah, chips and cheese was like just melting American cheese on chips was big, and then my friend was like,
Really?
hit me with the Velveeta, and I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Although I feel like Velveeta was kind of indicative of like a problem. Like usually if there was a Velveeta house, there was like marital strife.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple holes in the wall.
Yeah.
There was a couple holes in the wall.
They were trying to buy back that kid's love.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a little Dunkaroo action.
There was always that one kid that you were friends with that you knew there was trouble in the house, that when they would offer you to eat over, you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to go home.
I will say the single mother household had snacks.
Good
fuck
snack.
That's
yeah.
where you could find Dunkaroos.
Good snack.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she's treating her little man right.
Yeah, well, she was subservient to the son. The son
Yeah,
would be like,
the son
no,
becomes the
mom,
man, yeah.
give me the Dunkaroos.
Some random dude leaving with a work truck out front, named like Ron or something. Like,
Grabbing
I
your,
see you guys
grabbing your
later.
last Dunkaroo. Fuck, that was the
tightening his
funfetti
belt.
one.
Yeah, my cousin snorted pixie sticks in a single mom basement. Like there was like we were at a friend's house with a single mom, and he just started just railing lines of pixie sticks.
did this?
My cousin.
He developed a drug problem, I would have to assume.
Dabbled.
Bounced hard. He bounced hard. He dabbled. He was a
Yeah.
dabbling man. He's snorting pixie sticks. You know, he's
Something in
what
the
else,
air.
what
Something in
else
the
is
air.
out there?
The single mother house. You go, I got to do something in this basement. No one can stop me here. There's only a woman. You know, there's no paw.
There's no paw to rain down on you.
Some house painter every couple of weekends showing up. He ain't gonna say shit.
He's all about it.
Dude, I've talked about this before, but I'll never forget it. When we were at our friend's house, it was just his mom, and he had these walkie-talkies, and I swear to God, this actually happened. We're like fucking around. He's like, if I go to a certain channel, it picks up my mom's phone conversation.
What?
And we picked up a phone conversation of his mom complaining that the guy wouldn't sleep with her, and we were all like, oh, just turn it off right away.
Oh,
shut it off.
Dude, we were looking for porn at my buddy's house one time, or weed or something. We were looking for something that a 13-year-old's looking for.
Yeah.
And we were going through, and we looked on. My one buddy was looking under the bed, dude, and pulled out a shop, like one of those like plastic shopping bags, just full of dildos and like whips and chains. He's like, dude, what is this? And there was like 5 of us. We're like, ah! Dude, the kid's like, put that back. Like, god damn, dude, why do you have us going under your mom's bed? This is crazy. What did you expect us to find?
I feel like you had to do that shit in the summer. Whatever house you were at and there was no one home, you tossed the place like you were
like you're on a warrant, dude.
Look for everything.
Yeah, like a no-knock.
Cutting open pillows.
Dude,
Dumping out fucking coffee and shit.
Fucking stethoscope on the wall going around.
my brother claims, and I have reason to believe it's true, but he said his friend had like, like you would like copy VHSs off of like TV or whatever. He had some sort of blank tape that they had like a movie on, and they went to like put it in to watch it, and his mom and her new boyfriend had recorded a sex tape and like recorded over what had been there. So they watched the first 10 minutes, then it was just his mom giving a blowjob.
Went from 3 minutes of coach to fucking anal real quick.
Oh, your mom giving head.
Just head, bro, on a old VHS.
That's
dude.
worse than...
I know.
That's brutal. That's like the worst thing you can
mom
see.
giving head.
That's it.
What would you prefer, to see your mom receiving doggy or giving head?
I hate to say doggy. Receiving
Yeah,
doggy.
because you can
Giving head.
They're
Head
still up
is-
a little for imagination.
Obviously it's
is-
POV. He's going dirty cameraman. Be like, yeah, that's a fucking nail.
That's a mission, though. That's back in the day. That's a heavy ass fucking camera. That guy had some upper body strength.
If he drops it, she's dead.
Yeah, dude. That's like a news camera.
Yeah.
like April O'Neil. Damn, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is a big cam.
Oh, the biggest. Yeah, if they were doing it back then, they were real freaks.
Yeah.
You had to set up a tripod and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy. Being that freaky back then took a lot of gear.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just like have a cell. Now you can just have like a cell phone.
Sure.
Maybe be live streaming out to people or whatever. But like, yeah, that sucks. Porn moms. That's going to be a hard wave of kids growing up with OnlyFans moms.
A lot. I mean, yeah, a shit ton of them.
Yeah, man.
Because back in the, I used to work at I used to work in the photo department at a supermarket. Pretty cool guy.
Oh,
at
that's
the
actually
time,
kinda
You know
nice.
what I mean? And that was anytime you like a girl would drop off film, you were really hoping there was
Yeah.
naked pictures on there.
Was there ever?
Nope, not once.
Freshman year, I worked at a West Coast Video. And if you're not familiar with West Coast Video, they had the room in the back.
Yep.
With the fucking beads.
You paid a couple visits.
Oh, what? Dude.
You worked there.
I used to look at the box and jerk off to the memory of the cover. I remember one was called Heinfeld. It was a Seinfeld spoof.
That's nice.
Hot. Yeah, Kramer had a hog on him. But this kid worked there, and his mom, single mom, worked there too. They both worked there. And you could see what everybody you get to take your movies home a week. No lie, this kid's mom rented Time for an Ass Fucking too. And he was time for an ass fucking for the next 4 years in high school.
That's tough.
Hated us.
Damn.
Time for ass fucking. This is early 90s.
Yeah, that's terrible.
She rented it knowing her son worked there?
Yeah. Didn't give a shit.
I mean, it was time for an ass fucking.
It's
There's
time.
nothing you can
Dude.
do. It's time. It's time. You gotta
You
go.
see the big hand and the small. Yeah, like it's time for an ass fucking.
It's ass fucking somewhere.
My boy's dad owned. My boy's dad owned a bunch of independent, like not like a chain, not like West Coast. It was just like Epic Video or whatever. There's like 4 of
Movies.
them.
Remember movies?
But then Blockbuster came in and he had to close up. But he kept all the porn from like 5 locations, and it was all in the basement. And for years, we had no idea. We'd go over there for years, had
Fort
no
Knox.
idea.
That's
Dude,
everything.
we're down the basement, and there's just wall to wall boxes. My buddy like as I got out of a movie, like falls into one, and it just like spills out all over. He's like that whole box is porn. He's like, these are all porn.
Imagine
And
that.
we robbed the shit out of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to.
Imagine that you're spending the whole summer jerking off to Southern Living and you got the fucking
fucking Mecca.
treasure of Sierra Madre
Yeah.
downstairs.
Gazungas 3 and Lust at Sea we took.
What was it?
Gazungas 3 and the other one was Lust at Sea, and Lust at Sea made the rounds.
Really? Yeah, we had the Spanish Fly 14. That was the big tape. That
Damn, they
flew
got
around.
up to 14 of them. That's pretty good.
We had, it was a spoof on Psycho, and it was called the Butts Motel.
That's pretty good. That's a thinker, though.
Yeah, the knife was a dildo in the shower. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's crazy they made porn funny back then.
I know.
Dude, and they also spent, I don't know who they had, the writers. And I know it was like
Good writers.
my hormones were pumping, but man, the storylines, you'd be like fucking pre-coming when she's talking. Like, oh, he's not coming back for a while. And the maids.
You go, I got a feeling where this is headed.
I'm still a bit of a story head. Like
Love it.
I need it.
I kind of need a little bit. If it's just like smash cut to insertion, I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
build me up,
A little
prime that
seduction. Stepdad, stepdaughter have to share a hotel room. Hello.
bro.
Man.
Share bed might be one of my favorites.
Shared bed is nice.
Share bed is.
I'll be honest, I was on shared bed very early.
Really?
Before it was like people were talking about it, and I was like, this is wrong.
Yeah. It's
Share
so
bed?
normal
Before
now.
the stepmom genre, like early on, I got a shared bed video, and I kept going back to the well on that.
You thought it was wrong.
And I was like, this is insane. This is shared stepson and stepmom on vacation.
That was pre-stuck.
It was pretty
Dude,
stuck. It was
is
very
a-
early.
Dude, my
And
buddy
then Stuck
was
came
like,
out, and everyone's not afraid to admit they're jacking off the incest porn. And I was like, oh, thank God. Thank fucking
Well, it's
God.
all step. It's step.
Step,
is
that's
not
step.
Or they'll claim step, and then in the video they won't say
Yeah,
step
like, I'm your
sister.
mom. Let me jack you off.
Yeah,
There you go.
you're
This-
like,
this
all right,
is something-
come on now. I'm
false
not,
advertisement.
Yeah.
yeah,
Stuck didn't. I thought Stuck was going to have a moment.
I thought that was goofy.
And it didn't.
same.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Really? I thought Stuck definitely had
Stuck
it.
didn't get me. I'm
I
shared
thought it was
bed.
going to be the next big thing, and I feel like it.
I feel like it is. I feel like
it
I've
had
never
it-
heard a comedian not talk about Stuck porn.
I think it exists.
I think you
There's
opened the
not that many-
floodgates. I didn't hear about it until you said it.
Well, Matt, don't put this on me.
You're really
Put Stuck and
advocating for
incest,
it.
put Stuck incest porn on me,
Freak
bro.
Zero, Shane Gillis.
Everyone knows you love Notre Dame and you love Stuck.
Notre Dame and Stuck porn.
I just find I have a
They're doing a
believability
new
issue.
Under Armour Stuck porn commercial.
In the shared beds, the mom always slept it away. Like she would, like her ass was always
and
fucking.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
She's on her
hard. I
back.
can help you with that. I go,
Yeah.
oh, what the hell's
It's
going
always
on?
like, well, just because we need sleep, you know what I mean? It was like, we have to get to bed, so let me do
I
this.
told you we were
we have
gonna
a big
talk
day
about jacking
tomorrow,
off.
you know what I mean?
So motherly.
It's a good
Yeah,
mom.
I've been off the porn. I don't want to shoehorn this into every discussion. I've been off since January.
That's
Good for
man.
you. Are you thinking clearer?
Yeah, you get harder over less for sure. You get kind of like high school kind of boner type things.
Scrolling is a trigger for me because my Twitter feed and my search page on Instagram is just bad news. And I'll catch something and I'll just be like, all right, and then fucking right to fucking you porn.
Yep. The
Yeah,
alone,
the Instagram can jar one loose.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you see it, you go,
especially
oh,
alone
shit.
in a hotel. That's you know what I have now. You know those things you strap to your head. And there's a ball and a string and you punch it. I have one of those and I do that. I do that at night.
You're super gluing your eyes closed when you
That's
get to a
crazy.
hotel
You know
room.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, those things are
I'll never
awesome.
leave that.
That's what I just
That
Trying
distraction.
so hard not to jack off. He's shadow boxing in a hotel. Nuts.
At a
That's
Best
fucking
Western.
crazy. Yeah, I'm horny as fuck. I better shadow box in my fucking hotel room.
and the noise you can probably hear next
It
door.
still
It's
sounds
pop,
like you're
pop,
jacking
pop.
off,
Yeah, it's
dude.
like pop, 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 pop. Dude, it was effective. It does calm you down though, because you get the willies after a show. You're like, I want to do something.
Of
bad.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
I
mean?
want to eat something.
Drink,
bad.
drugs, eat.
Yeah,
something.
you want to do something fucked up.
Yeah.
So I just punched the ball. I just fucking sit there and punch
You're
the
an
ball.
adrenaline high. You want to hurt yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I kind of can see. Remember hearing about those guys that have like hookers rub their backs, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of those guys.
I can see it now. I'm like, dude, I used to like laugh when I was younger. Like, why the fuck would anyone do that? Now I'm like, nah, I kind of
Could just use a
Definitely.
hug.
right on.
Yeah.
It's a hug, yeah, hug, some nice
I
words.
feel like talking to a lady.
Put you to
What are you
sleep.
doing?
That'd be nice. Maybe from
Hit him
behind.
with a Chris Hansen.
Just a
I
from
bring him
behind
into my
HJ.
hotel room and I go, what are you doing here?
You know I'm only
Are you here
12,
to
right?
meet a 37-year-old man? What are you doing?
With a ball hanging from his forehead.
True. That's the part I'm leaving out. There's just 4 like very cheap hookers there.
Watching it. You see
I'm
this?
standing on
You're showing them like it's a new toy.
I'm standing on their butts like a Bosu ball. And just Yeah, I mean, dude, I wish women would be cooler about hookers, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, why are they so uptight about hookers?
Yeah.
Fucking lighten
Wives and hookers could be a team. And instead, they have to be enemies. I don't know why.
I agree. What's all the fighting about, huh?
There's enough of me to go.
What a catch you are, huh?
There's plenty of bagel bites for everybody, girls. Knock this off.
They could team up.
I got a whole brick of Velveeta.
It's like watching a nature documentary when you see one of the wildebeest go down. There's a million wildebeest. It's like, dude, you guys could help, but you're too dumb.
To figure this out.
Isn't it
Hookers
weird?
and wives just got together. The wildebeest could link.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't it weird? Nature documentaries, the way they present it, they can really twist your view of, like, say it's a baby wildebeest and it's a lion. You're like rooting for the wildebeest to get away.
Yeah.
But then other times you're rooting for the predator. Like
Yeah,
the
they
way
change
they
it.
spin
Yeah.
it.
They spin it like crazy. And then
Yeah.
they set up cameras and then they add noises and they give the animals like human-like traits.
Or if they talk about, like, you know, like I just watched one on polar bears and it was like a mom and two baby polar bears. And they really
Starts
had me
jacking off immediately. Incest polar bears.
the ones that made.
Oh, dude, I forgot. We're staying at Airbnb. He walked down the other day out of his bedroom. He's like, I'm going upstairs for a little bit. Goes up, closes the door, comes down, and just immediately starts washing his hands. And I'm like, dude, you couldn't make that any more blatant what you just did up there in the 20. Dude, you couldn't hear him
I was
scrolling.
working on the car. What are you talking about?
He came right down. What's up? No shirt on. What's up, guy? Like he just had sex. He's
No,
like, what's up?
I was filling up
everybody?"
the rental car with washer fluid.
That is the worst. You're like, I think I'm going to take a nap. 10 minutes later, you come out, you go, I couldn't sleep.
Goddamn, there's drilling next door. I couldn't hear nothing.
Immediately get something to eat. I got a huge stain right below my stomach.
He was giving you college roommate questions. He's like, what are you going to do? I'm going to go take a nap. But what are you
Yeah,
going
what,
to
you
do?
guys gonna hit the calf or something? Like, you gonna get fourth meal? I gotta shut it down.
It's 10:30 a.m.
I'm just dying for a nap. I'm so tired.
I don't like down here, too. They get in your business.
You
They
can't get
want
on, how do you get on Pornhub down here? What are you guys doing? I get why you
don't.
get off it now.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
man.
go.
You just got to go on
Xvideos.
the old school ones.
What are you supposed to do? Put your email address in or something like that?
Just don't do it. Just,
It's like
Are
the
you
opposite.
nuts?
No,
Xvideos.
don't go on the
Never.
government.
It's
It's like the opposite.
devastating.
When you're, it's like when you're like younger and you need to get an older person to buy you alcohol. You got to ask the kids. You're like, yo, what are you guys all jerking off? to?
You're not weird.
what's
Get
the
over
site?
here.
What's the site?
hang out at liquor stores.
Hey, Billy, what's your email address?
But no, you just got to like remember old porn sites, and that's what you just use.
X videos is cool.
Xvideos.
But I don't
just
get that.
X videos?
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Pornhub. Pornhub, you can't go on.
I'm a hub man. I just never. Did you guys ever have a password back in the day to like a Pornhub?
There was a Brazzers password.
Brazzers,
It
that's what it
always
was.
circulates
And it was like
cool.
14 sites you
Yeah.
could get.
Huge,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
The
that
X
was-
videos, it's weird because down here the porn is, I don't know. Now mine's all like Latinos and
Yeah.
Mexicans because
Geographically,
we're
I think
close.
that's what you're into.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that
I mean,
interesting?
you're bad. That's the lad algorithm.
It's the algorithm.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's kind of what's in demand right now.
Yeah.
Makes
I can
sense.
roll with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go with it. Let's go.
Great.
Those passwords and shit like that. Our dads is who got fucked up by that. All that kind of stuff and the pop-ups.
Yeah.
My dad literally went through 5 laptops in like a 6-month period. And I don't know. It's crazy. It's coming up. My mom's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it sucks. Coming upon like if you hit like a desktop and you like see the search, they didn't know about search history.
No.
So you could see the search history and be like, God, old man, what are you
Yo,
doing,
man,
bro?
searching boobs like a fucking 8th grader.
Something about my dad. I was like, dude, we know you're fucking nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He's fucking Aaron. It's like, dude, you're
Yeah.
watching porn. Come on, man.
Like, my dick's a lot bigger now, though. Weirdly, fucking.
Really?
No, I'm saying you got some ad. You can click the ad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got dick pills.
I've added 5 to 7 inches on my.
I'm about to
flaccid
fucking mature lady in my area.
Local
Joke's
guy.
on you, asshole. I'm about to fuck a bunch of locals.
Dinner's
We're
in
about to
the
jerk
oven. I'll
off
see you in an
together
hour.
with someone.
Yeah,
I want to know if that's ever worked out for anybody. I don't know a single person who's hit like the fine horn.
Lemaire.
Does it work, Lemaire?
Lemaire's an internet hound. He'll search things out.
Does it work? Sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes what works?
like those like find local single girls.
I go to Reddit and you can just like find people on there.
You can find
Nah,
girls
that's
on
advanced
Reddit.
tech.
God damn.
Man, these
Yeah,
kids.
Reddit's like the new Craigslist kind of.
These kids. Lemaire's like 48.
These creeps, I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's cool. You did Reddit.
I had it work out one time. You know the numbers that you call and you can like talk to a lady? Mm-hmm. I was able to convince her. I was like, well, we should meet up. And I ended up meeting up with her.
What?
Yeah. She didn't look anything like she
1-900
described.
Vixen?
Yeah, do you think you look like what you described?
6'6" Latino dude.
She looked like shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know if you can handle this.
She looked like she'd
The,
been sitting in a dark room saying dirty words into a phone for
Yeah.
40 years.
Yeah, what do you think? She's the hottest girl in the world.
What
Where'd you meet?
I met at her place.
What?
This was in,
hearing you come up the steps.
it was the,
He stopped at a landing. He's just breathing heavy.
You go, no way. This is
Walk
that
up.
guy.
What the fuck?
Hey guys, Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this basketball season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. Personal experience? Love it. I love turning my sports opinion into real money all season long. My favorite thing. Guys, download the Prize Picks app today. Sorry, just got off the flu. Guys, download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED on the Prize Picks app to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Hey, and just like that, guys, don't forget, we also do stand-up comedy, all right? I know you guys love the pod. Don't forget, you can come check us at a fucking show, dude. By the way, just got my motherfucking haircut just like that. I know you guys are going, God damn, that motherfucker just motherfucker. I said, shit. Guys, go, I'll run down the list. Go to ShaneMGillis.com. I know he's got a couple shows coming up. Manchester, England, man, that's going to be a big one. Go to Manchester. You hear that, you British fucks? You motherfuckers. Guys, go to Manchester and go check out all those shows. I'll also be in the Comedy Castle, Royal Oak, Michigan, and it's in danger of selling out. So I'm not just saying that, it's true. Funny Bone, Omaha, we could use some tickets there, not gonna lie. Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club, San Antonio, Texas. Cobb's Comedy Club, Suck on My Motherfucking Cobb in San Francisco, California. Crest Theater, Sacramento, California. We'll see how that goes. Then the Neptune Theater, Seattle, Washington. And I have a couple other dates coming up, but, I we'll see. But, yeah, go on and get yourself some motherfucking tickets.
Pardon the interruption. Hello, everybody. This is Sean Gardini. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be doing stand-up comedy in Las Vegas, Nevada at Wise Guys Comedy Club this Friday, February 28th, and Saturday, March 1st. Me and Nate Marshall will be at Wise Guys Comedy Club in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please come if you can. Tickets are at SeanGardini.com. Please, for the love of God, come if you can. And go see Lemaire Lee on the road as well this weekend in Cincinnati, Pennsylvania, and a lot of other places. Tickets are available at LemaireLee.fun. And Optimum Noctis is next week, Tuesday, March 4th at the Creek in the Cave. Please come. SeanGardini.com. 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 Please come. There'll be fun shows. And that's a Gardini guarantee. Thank you. Pardon the interruption.
Can you tell the story of going through the yoga ball or the exercise ball?
This one was pretty bad too.
I think about this story constantly.
But this chick, she
All right,
lived in the Thomas Jefferson houses in the Bronx. and I went up there. And it was a bad. There was just a dude sleeping on her couch, and her kids were there.
What?
And we went in the room. I stayed overnight. It was bad. There were so many roaches in there, and I had just seen this documentary about roaches crawling in somebody's ear and screaming. And I was
What a sweet life you were living at the time.
I was so bugged out, and the kids were so sweet. And I remember, like, we were in there, we hooked up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I thought for like a week that this was a sign from God that I was supposed to like marry this woman and save her and the kids. I just never talked to her again. But for a couple of days, I really thought like I had like a sign from God. But I remember she's like, let's get the kids out of the house or whatever. And they were like, can we go to the store or whatever? I'm like, yeah. And I had like, a couple 20s on me. Then the dude on the couch comes in. He's like, oh, can I grab something too? And just gave him a 20. And then they came back with like Chinese food or something. And we all ate as a family.
That's awesome.
And then watched Kung Fu Hustle and went to sleep. And I slept with toilet paper in my ears because I didn't want the roaches to crawl in.
Did you boner?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
On the Chinese food run, you banged?
Yeah, on the Chinese food run.
I
And
had
then that
a
night-
similar like horrific horny story when I remember I was at a strip club, met a stripper, whole thing, exchanged numbers. I'm like, yes, I could finally date a stripper. This would be so sick. And I went to her house and there was just a 9-month-old infant there, and I was like, oh, all right. Just like I think we might have kissed.
Yeah. That's a good kiss, though.
She would just dip the pacifier in sweet and sour McDonald's sauce and put it in the baby's mouth, and I was just like, dude, this is fucking dark.
Holy shit.
And then there were trans prostitutes above. She told me this, and they were like making a ruckus up there. They were up there banging around. And she was like, yeah, dude, like they'll set up shop in the hallway. I'll just hear like dong, dong, dong against the door and open up, and one of them was getting piped out in the hallway. Like, we get upstairs, you guys, and they're like, shut the fuck up. It was rugged, man. That's when you get a taste and you're like, I'm gonna scale it back a
Not
little.
about that life.
Yeah, not at
Shocks
all.
you out of
Dude.
it.
Not at all.
The yoga ball story. I was living in a studio apartment in Queens. This is towards the end of my first run in New York, before I moved home to Philly and did comedy. I was doing a lot of blow. My brother had like got engaged and moved out of the apartment that we lived, and I was by myself, and it was bad. I was working at this place. I was doing blow. And maybe like 6 months in, it was like a nice little apartment on the first floor. Just been redone, had all stuff in there. I was making a go of it. I got bed bugs, and I had to throw out everything in my apartment, every single thing in my apartment. So I had a blow-up mattress that was like my bed, like in the corner. Like I had like a comforter and shit on this thing after I cleaned it all out.
Easy's sitting over there going.
And I had a yoga ball for my computer where I would fucking sit there, do blow, jerk off, all that kind of stuff. The norm. Yeah. And I had this hooker over there one night, and fucking I was smoking. We're watching porn, obviously, and all that kind of stuff.
Obviously, that's what you do when you get a hooker.
And I was smoking a cigarette, and I was naked, and I was probably covered in like olive oil or Vaseline or something. Completely naked.
Yeah. You were ready for sex.
And
Go in the oven at 350 for an hour. Poke some holes in them and let them sweat, baby.
Now, you just want to heat him up. He's fully cooked. And I just put my cigarette down, and it popped the fucking yoga ball. And I just fucking... And I remember she started laughing at me. And she had like a deviated septum, so she was like just snorting and laughing at me. And man, I'm sorry about that.
It's the funny. I mean, sitting there bouncing, smoking a cigarette, just oiled up, naked.
You're at the top. You're as cool as you can be at that moment. You got a fucking hooker. You're having a blast, and then boom, on the
Did
fucking
the little
ground.
pin that holds the air in fly out, or did you blow it out?
He claims it was the cigarette. Obviously it was not the cigarette.
There's a weight issue.
Yeah,
I wasn't this big back
Dude,
then.
this is so recent. This size.
Yeah,
true,
I wasn't.
true,
I wasn't
yeah, but how big were you? Like you were still.
maybe 250.
Yeah,
All right, that could pop a yoga balloon. Dudes who are 250 ain't doing yoga.
bounce up and down on a
Goddamn
fucking.
Chinese-made yoga balls. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, I was.
No way it was the cigarette.
No, I think it went down and like in pop because it blew up like from the burn hole.
Really?
I never thought
let's not
about
split
it.
hairs about the
I
story.
believe you.
Now I don't believe him at all. I've never thought about it, but he lies
Obviously, a
about everything.
cigarette
It was
wouldn't-
for sure.
How's it going to land on a?
Maybe it rolled over a safety pin or something like that.
Sniper in the next building took him out.
It's probably the hooker's fault, honestly.
It was definitely. The
I had
hooker's
some
fault.
Jack sprinkled on the floor. Rolled over. That's right. I had a set of spike strips in the house. I forgot.
It's probably your spiked brass knuckles you were playing with at the same
Yeah,
time, too.
I was showing her my butterfly knife. Yeah, pretty cool.
Did you fall flat on your
Dude,
back?
like that. Yeah, right on my ass. I remember my coccyx bone was sore for like 2 weeks after that.
Having a
Was it
hooker
loud?
snort
Was the
laugh, though.
explosion
Oh,
loud?
dude, it's like a gun went off. It was like 4 a.m, and I was real paranoid because I was on the first floor in the lobby, and I had 2 doors. Like I had 2 doors that entered my apartment, and like I'd get so cooked up, I'd be like listening to the doors to see if anybody was in there. I was sketched out. You want to take the romance out of the room? Fucking pop a yoga ball covered in olive oil.
He's a
Lube
freak,
up.
dude.
He was obviously
He's
a
got fucking
freak.
issues, man.
He's a freak.
I had real dry skin. I'm a freak, man.
You're on Reddit. You should know.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
He's gonna dish out a
Oh,
new
you've
room.
never been covered. You've never been covered in
steamroll
Pam
lady.
spray before. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever get a Nuru massage?
A what?
A Nuru?
A new
When
room?
a lady like greases herself up and just slides herself across you?
No.
Have
No.
you?
There was a porn category that I
I
saw.
know, and it's kind of
I got one
oddly,
in
it
real
oddly
life.
catches my eye, but doesn't fully get
No,
there.
I
it's-
got one in real life, and it was just like an older, kind of drug-addled lady just laid on me for a while in a motel. I was just sitting like a shitty like highway motel, being like, "Okay, I'm good on this now."
She came to you?
I went there.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
at a motel?
It's like a side of the highway outdoor motel
So
situation.
it wasn't really a spa per se.
They typically do it on like an air mattress for like the
Yeah, this was
oil.
just the
This was
bed.
on the blankets,
utilized.
just ruining a blanket with fucking
Just-
old lady oil.
Yeah, it just ruined the
Hey,
bed.
you're not going to get your deposit back, lady.
It was underwhelming. I thought they built it up so much on the video in the movies, and then I was like, "It's gonna be awesome."
Movies.
Yeah, it's Hollywood for you.
It was just it was just like a very fucked
Hollywood.
up lady. I had to run her to Rite Aid afterwards.
For what?
She had to like go buy supplies. She had to buy like hooker supplies. She's like, "Can you give me a ride to Rite Aid?" And I was like, "Yeah, fine." Hop in. Dropped her off.
Grab me some Cheez-Its when you're in there, will you? Grab me a Whitman sampler on the way out the door.
The Rite Aid trip after?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's
I
an
had a
awkward part.
weird pride where I really prided myself back then on being able to like really chop it up with prostitutes. I'm like, no, we can like chill and talk.
Yeah.
And I
Is that a
said-
big thing for you? Prostitutes?
I took a for that. I had a period.
Gotcha.
And I took it. This is like I felt really nice to like sit there and just like once all the business was handled, to just sit and fucking chat.
Yeah.
It's kind of
business.
Well, yeah, once we settled our
Business is
affairs.
concluded.
The contracts were signed.
That's crazy.
Like
dude.
Swiss businessman. Once you get done talking business, you can talk about
That must
socials.
be just insane. Like, I'm sure the post nut clarity for most guys is like, holy fuck, what am I doing in this motel?
Nah, but when you got a cool
Matt,
one,
your post nut's like, you need a ride?
when you got a cool one, you like they were cool. Like the cool ones were cool as shit.
Yeah,
Like they got it. Like, yeah, you could hang out with them and shoot the shit.
some are chill. Yeah, and you can just kind of. It's really tempting to be like, can I just be like a guy? Can I just like be a security guy for you or something? Because you do want to get into it. You're like, dude, I could just hang out in shitty motels. What are we going to freebase cocaine? I guess I've never done that before. I guess I could do that. I guess.
See where this
Get
goes.
your supplies. Could be your guy, dude.
Leaving Rite Aid with a fucking thing of tinfoil and baby oil. Big night, huh? I remember when the pharmacies they started getting the freak aisle. They didn't have
still
that for
have,
a
like,
while.
like
Now
cock
it's
rings
fucking
and stuff.
wild.
Condoms,
Yeah.
family planning now. They call it condoms,
Yeah,
lube.
wild. The condoms, the fucking heat up lube and all that
Yeah,
kind
me,
of stuff.
me and my wife had a meeting. I'm going to use Astroglide and fuck her in the butt. It's family planning. That's the family planning aisle. We've had a long talk.
Yeah, we really thought things through and we're ready to try a cock ring.
They sell cock rings at fucking CVS. That's
Yeah.
cra's
No way. It's just a lube. It's lube, condoms, and then
No, they have the vibrating cock ring.
Yeah,
They
that
have,
they
you
do.
they
put
really, I
on.
thought
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
kidding
yeah,
around. They
no.
have cock rings there too.
Yeah,
It's like a
Can't
vibrating
get pregnant
ring.
unless she comes, you know.
it's right next to the dental floss.
True. Dang, I gotta bust one. I gotta bust out a vibrating cock ring. I haven't
Dude,
bust
it's
one
like,
of those out.
It's been a while.
It's been
It's been a while since I
possibly a decade.
You've used one of
Oh,
those?
for sure.
Really?
I thought we were joking. How'd it go?
Pretty amazing, honestly.
Probably made you
Wait, it's down
nut
at
right
the
away.
down at the shaft, shaking.
It just
Yeah.
goes down there and buzzes. I mean,
It
you can
seems like it makes sense, right?
dude, it's if you want to feel like an all-star, yeah. It's just your dick just becomes a fucking, dare I say, little vibrator.
Yeah.
So it's just on the
That's the
bottom, and
goal.
every time you get all the way in, rather than them being like, they're going, oh, what's that?
Yeah. Instead of them going, that's it, huh?
I don't know. I think my dick's too small for that. My balls would
It keeps
my
falling
balls
off.
would be going back and forth like one of those things on a desk. That wouldn't be a good look.
Yeah, you do. There is like a if you lose, yeah, they're definitely not one size fits all. So like if you lose any hardness, if that thing starts wobbling around, you just gotta like pinch the fucking, you just gotta give it a little
Yeah.
twist and be like, yep, we're still good.
Oh, it's
Filling this thing the fuck
cock
out.
ring's too big for you.
You got to do a dry run by yourself
for
to make
sure.
sure. You
For-
can't
you
just
obviously-
fucking whip
Yeah,
that out and
you
then
break it out and it's too big. You gotta go, you know what? Let's not even use this.
You gotta beat off. You gotta beat off with it first. You have to just test it out.
sure.
You guys did dry runs back in the day. You did dry runs with condoms before the first, like before you started having
Yes.
sex and using them, right?
Yeah.
That's called a dress rehearsal.
Yeah,
Right?
that
that
was
was-
a dress rehearsal.
get
They were
ready.
fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed those.
That
They
was
were.
great. You get your
Yeah.
hand. You get your hands on like a lifestyles or something, man.
Gotta use it.
It's good stuff.
No
tell me
mess either.
shit.
Yeah, that was almost instinctual. If you see a condom, you're gonna like the first condom you see, you use it to beat off, kind of.
Yeah.
At least I did. I was just like,
I did it a good amount, more than I probably.
I entered an adult
Would like
phase.
to
I
admit
entered like
publicly.
an embarrassing
Nothing
adult
wrong with
phase
an
of
adult
that.
phase doing
I
it.
was just joking.
Really?
Don't feel bad for a second, bro.
Wait, what?
What age?
Don't worry about it, Kev.
I would say
I might get back in the
stay
game.
out
I
of it.
would
It's a
say-
I
nice
didn't know
game.
McCuskey was a little freaking.
I was
Yeah,
a
this-
freakazoid.
yeah,
I was a
really?
freakazoid. Yeah, late 20s, early 30s.
Still freaking. That's why he's like, I'm off porn. Like,
It all makes sense now.
Yeah,
I
he's
want the
fighting
live
demons.
action.
I remember they were like, yeah, I remember they were for like, just like if there was like a period thing or like
Sure.
before like there was like pill issues, like if you're on the pill off, like, well, I have condoms just in case. And I remember at one point they were just gone. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, I beat off with them. I genuinely did. Like, oh my God, you must be doing this. I was like, no, I for real like beat off in the bathroom with them.
Yeah.
Like on a Tuesday afternoon.
It was
It just took forever, I remember.
my parents found a
Yeah.
condom in my bedroom, and it was after I had just all my guy friends sleep over,
Oh.
and they were like, "What the fuck?"
It's all these jock
You
straps.
can't be like,
dude.
"Mom, I was jacking off." It's either that or I was butt fucking one of my
We were
friends.
having sex. We were
I was
jacking
having
off.
protected gay sex with one of my buddies.
We were just mutually masturbating.
Yeah, condom in the room is
That's devastating.
yeah.
Although you know, if it's like young kids, it's like people have
Yeah,
them.
I think I was like a senior in high school.
That's borderline.
Still,
Yeah.
it's like someone had that thing on them. It's not like I wouldn't jump to like my son was fucking a 5-man butt fucking fest.
It's either
That is
that
a
or-
big jump,
Yeah,
dude.
no kidding.
No, but I mean, there was no women.
Sure.
True, but like
Clearly.
kids have them on them. Like we were in high school. I remember you keep like a lifestyles in your wallet.
Yeah,
You're like,
sure.
Bro, it's gonna be sick.
No, it was used.
It was. Oh
Wait,
what?
Yeah, it's not like they found the wrapper. It was
Oh.
a condom.
It was-
so you guys weren't having
used-
sex.
It was a
Oh, no.
jizzed condom I threw on
I did not know
next to my
that.
bed and then lost
No.
it. Yeah.
Wait, so whose was it?
It was me. I was jacking off. with it.
Oh, all right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they didn't find a condom like my gay son.
I was like, that's
No, it was just a used condom after an all dude sleepover. They're like, what the fuck happened?
Oh man.
I was like, yeah, my friend Jared used it. Just immediately blamed a
that's
friend.
fucking wildly upsetting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, maybe it's kind of sus, but I don't.
No, it was
a
real
used
sauce.
cum to cock?
Yeah, it was cum.
Damn. You should have
Like a-
said. You should have like completely like, yeah, Jared did it, and then someone else licked the wrapper.
Like the rapper.
I tried to tell them to stop. They were all just having sex with each other doing
All
case.
my friends had sex.
I told him my mom's gonna find this and get me very mad.
There's a piece of gum on the tip of it.
Did they say? Did your mom confront you or your dad?
Oh, my
confront
dad.
you? Oh, what did he say? He was like, what?
What the hell's going on up there? He's like, I think you left something on the floor in your bedroom. Get up there. And I was like, oh my God, it's a condom.
So what? You put it on, jerked off, and then just slung it to the side in your parents' house?
It was bedtime.
That's,
I had to get my 8 hours.
you gotta get up and get rid of the evidence.
No, of course. Obviously, I'm talking about it now. 20 years later, I'm still thinking about that mistake.
What more did you have important that like fell to the third thing on the list?
Bedtime. That's the whole beauty.
Were your
of
boys in the room?
whacking off with a condom.
It was
No,
almost
no,
9:30.
That was also that's a CP. That's an early CP.
It's a CP.
That'll
and then
put you
go,
right out. It's an early cream pie.
you
Basically.
take it
Oh,
off.
for sure.
Coming
And you
into a
go-
condom is kind of intense as a young man.
I
That's
remember thinking about it, be like, what's it gonna do when it happened? Like, what's it gonna? I was just like, I was baffled by it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I remember seeing a little tip and being like, Psh, fill that thing,
Fill that
right
thing up,
fuck
no
yeah.
problem.
Reservoir
You go-
tip.
There you go. I didn't really.
When I first saw
anything up at all. Yeah, great.
When I first saw one, I never thought that's what it was going to look like. I thought it had like straps. I didn't understand what it was. And when I saw it, I was like, man, that's a great design. It's just a thin. If I would have been a research and development on condoms, we'd be 30 years behind.
To be using lambskins.
Oh, remember those?
Yeah.
Somebody used to
damn.
have a good joke. I think it was DePaulo had a good joke about that. A lambskin condom. Then you'd fuck the girl and the whole room would smell like a gyro.
The straps are so fucking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was like foam and went around, and it couldn't click in my brain that it was supposed to catch the stuff coming out. I thought it was like a knee brace that like a lineman would wear, like something like that. I thought it was a Don Joy.
It was orthopedic.
That's
God
all right.
damn.
Yeah, I knew we were going to talk about cum and jacking off.
I know.
What
Did your
else we
parents
got?
ever catch you having sex in the house with anybody?
No.
I got caught sucking boobs in like 7th grade.
Really?
That's pretty cool though. That age,
That was
sucking
pretty
boobs.
sick.
Yeah.
By
Who
my
busted
dad.
you?
My dad walked down in his underwear and he's like, "Whoa, Jesus Christ!" And I had like a Flyers jacket unzipped and open, just going sucking boobs. Dad went, "Oh God," and just walked. He just left.
Who was this bruiser wearing a fucking Flyers starter jacket?
That's crazy.
Did you pick her up outside the Spectrum?
She was an 8th grader.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Finally, we can brag about it. Yeah, it was an 8th grader's boobs I was sucking on. I hope no one clips this.
I know.
I like how you
7th
did it
grade.
like that too. Opened it up. And then it-
Took a while, man. Watching the movie slowly, watching Jurassic Park slowly, just like. Time to
that long zipper.
You got to pull it up.
Oh, it's a
It was
half
an all
one.
the way.
That's
It was
on.
an all the way zip down. It was a full zip down. Yeah. Just threw a pullover to me, crazy.
It's a good scenario.
Popping a titty out of the top.
Sounds back to a few good men.
Someone's done it before. Someone's sucked titties under a starter jacket before, I'm
For
sure.
sure.
Those things, dude, that was like, that made your whole year back then. Like what starter jacket you got.
Yeah.
I had the Miami Hurricanes. I thought that was like a sick logo.
I had a 76ers. Loved it.
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic for some reason.
I had Orlando Magic.
That and Charlotte.
Shaq was big.
Yeah.
The Charlotte, who if you saw a kid
Charlotte
in
was
Philly wearing
nice.
Charlotte, that kid was a dirtbag. That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
broken home for sure.
It's funny
He got
'cause
that at Foreman Mills or something.
Yeah.
now you feel the obligation. You got to stick to your teams. But for a while, it was like very fashionable to have like, you could have like an Atlanta Hawks hat or
Yeah,
fucking.
we were basically black people at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a dude wearing the NBA jeans the other day in my neighborhood.
NBA
Like all the
jeans.
patches on them.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you
Damn.
remember them? They had all
Oh,
the
yeah.
patches. It was like Lloyd Banks used to
For
wear
sure.
them. Yeah, I was like, God damn,
He
dude.
busted him back out.
I don't know, maybe he's still wearing them.
Just loves the league.
True.
He
Yeah.
just loves maybe.
No,
Yeah,
no particular team. Just
crazy.
supports the team.
Yeah, I learned.
league,
I was on Kill Tony like a couple months ago, and I saw there was a black gentleman performing, and his jeans were like almost all torn, like all holes, and that was kind of like the latest iteration I'd seen.
I was a big jersey and matching fitted kid. Bad. Very heavily influenced by G Unit.
Yeah.
G Unit got me too. That was
How could you not? That was like
Yeah.
he came in like a fucking tornado. He was
I
the
know. I
coolest
always
dude in the
wanted.
world.
I never got one of his like G Unit wife beaters.
want
Those things are wild.
Fuck, those things are so.
I
sick.
couldn't
God
wear
I
a
didn't get
basketball
one of those.
jersey. No matter, even as in shape as I ever was, I could not wear a fucking. I just looked bad in them. I looked like I worked for the Joker. Like it was just like I like proper henchmen. It was just not a good look.
Yeah.
And I used to dudes that could pull those off. It was great.
You gotta wear them at the beach. That's when it's
Yeah.
nice.
That's a pro fat guy move.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not, I don't have a shirt on. I
Yeah.
just really like the team. Or
I
whatever.
made a promise to myself a long time ago. As fat as I was a kid, I'm not going to be the kid wearing the T-shirt or
Yeah, of
whatever in the
course. You
pool.
can't be
Yeah.
So I would take the shit off before we got to the pool and be like, "This is
Let 'em
it.
know.
This is me."
Let's roll.
You wanna suck some titties in a
now
starter
it's like
jacket?
everyone wears shirts now. Everyone wears the,
sun,
SPF
yeah.
shirts.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
They are kind of fucking
I enjoy
nice,
wearing
dude.
those.
Yeah, I had one in the pool.
A con man was hitting me with those. He was wearing them first when we were at the beach, and I was like, "You look like a dumbass." And
Yeah.
he bought me one. And I was like, "These are fucking sick."
You don't have to put sunscreen on at all.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just hit your nose.
Yeah, all the kids have them. I just went. I tried my shirt once in a pool, and then you don't think you get out.
It
A
sucks.
I'm
regular
like, oh, the
t-shirt.
sun. You lie. You're like, the sun. It was navy blue too. So it's not even like
You were dark, yeah.
He's in
a bad
there.
look.
He's in there in a button down.
And I got out, and then it's like then your shirt's wet. I didn't have an extra
You're
shirt,
ruined.
so I'm
Yeah.
just like, then you have to either take it off
Or just
out
have-
of the pool, which is worse than in the pool, or just
Way
hang
worse.
out in a
Won't
wet
come
t-shirt.
off. You're just like,
Brutal.
yeah. The shirt in the pool is crazy, man. Especially just being wet, like you were saying. After you're done, you're
Just soaked.
so uncomfortable.
And it's uncomfortable to swim in.
That's what I'm saying. It,
Yeah.
You might like spread out a little while you're swimming. Look like an octopus. Just
Yeah.
fucking just ink.
That's asking to get dunked. The fat kid wearing the shirt. That's easy pickings. You're going under.
Such a brutal look. I had the thought process too of like, no one will know.
Yeah.
No one's gonna believe that it's fat. It is because I burn easily.
Even
or
the
whatever.
adults are like, "Look at that fat kid.
I know.
Somebody dunk him."
My dad. I was a real fat kid growing up. My dad was a fat kid too.
Yeah.
And so he just like looked at me and he's like, knock it off. Like he was like so devastated that I was also a fat kid.
Yeah.
I learned it from you.
Yeah.
Getting called out by your parents for fucking late night snacking.
Yeah.
My mom still does that. She'll be in bed at like 8:30, and if we stay at the house, I'm down there fucking rummaging through. Like, what are you doing down there?
You're rummaging.
He's like a grizzly bear
My
flipping
mom-
trash cans.
My
Gotta
mom
put the
would
food
just-
in a bear bag.
Hanging outside from a tree. He's out there.
Yeah, my mom would just tell me, she's like, you got fat. Like, she'll just like look at me and be like, you put on a lot of weight. You look kind of fat.
They're
Like, she
vicious with that shit.
just doesn't mince words. She'll be like, yeah, you're getting a little hefty there.
I get you look good. And I'm like, I'm about to die. Like, I'll come off the road for like 2 weeks. My head's like this big. She's like, you look good. Meanwhile, like, I had to go to the hospital recently because my insides hurt. It was all clear, came back clear. He said it was probably a muscle. I rolled with it. For sure thought I was dying.
Happens.
Trying to turn it all around, though.
This 2025 is the
my
year
year, dude.
everyone turns
We're all
around.
going to turn it around.
You got to.
Possibly 2026. I bet. But definitely,
Maybe 28.
28 is
Push
going to
it.
be a golden
28 I
year.
know is going to be good.
Well, we're going to slide into probably a golden age, like as a country in 2028, probably.
Nah, fuck that. I'm going the other way.
You think it's going to be doom?
Yeah. Really? I'm riding it out.
He was worried about the asteroid this morning.
I'm praying
He's
for
like, is
it.
this thing going to fucking hit us or not? I'm like, dude, what are you doing in your room, man? This is brutal conversation at fucking 9
I'm praying
a.m.
for it. That sucks. We're going to wait till 2032 till this thing to hit us.
Yeah.
It's 2032.
That's what they said, yeah.
Are we going to use all of our missiles to blow it up?
Can't deflect it.
Huh?
It's past the point of deflection, they said. So I don't know what they're going to do. I think they're just going to ride it out wherever it hits, deal with it.
Wait, why can't they blow it up into a bunch of pieces?
Armageddon this thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Get Buscemi on the horn.
I read something that it's too far past where we'd be able to hit it or something like that. I also have no idea. I'm getting this from Instagram. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mid-beat, he's
Yeah.
reading that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel like I mean, if it's still in outer space, can't we just send nukes into outer space?
I don't think that shit. I think that don't work. That thing's cooking. That's like 28,000 miles a second. We'll
Yeah.
bounce right off of it. Especially if it's like iron or something like that.
Oh yeah, fuck. Just heats it up and it hits us harder.
Yeah.
Makes it angry.
Just pisses it off.
Now you're all in big trouble.
Gets bigger.
I wonder who it's going to hit, because it's going to all depend on the way the Earth's turning.
Yeah.
How big is it? How big? Are we
If it
talking?
even hits us.
Yeah,
That ain't going to hit us.
they're just doing the asteroid fear cycle,
Yeah. That's all
They
they
get me with the plane cycle.
dude.
We're in bad shape right now.
Yeah, god damn. And all of us have to
Taking a
fly
Delta
every
flight in
fucking
2
10
days.
minutes.
Oh yeah, man.
That's a flight that any of us could have been on. Minneapolis
Yeah.
to Toronto.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
what
rough
the
routing,
fuck?
though.
I know.
Everybody lived, though, so I don't know if the pilot's a hero or a fucking dumbass. Everybody walked away.
He flipped out. It was like the Miracle on the Hudson on ground. He just flipped it over.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Kings of Tupelo when he's like, they call me a retard and a dumbass. yeah.
How the fuck
Said,
did it flip? He was just going a little too fast.
You are
into
a
the turn.
retard
Hey, look,
and
I don't
a
know if-
dumbass.
I don't know if
Sorry.
they hit if he overshot the runway, but it looks
he
like he
bounced
hits the right engine, immediately catches on fire. So he like bounced and then it just flipped over. But as it flipped over, those wings came right off.
Yeah.
So, and it was on fire. But everybody inside was cool. They got out.
Everybody got out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I always take my seatbelt off early, and I think about that all the time before we land.
Even
I'll be
before landing, you
I
take
do it every
off?
now and again. Yeah, I'll be
That's
like,
wild.
The second we touched the ground, I snapped that thing off.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
second you're proper
Yeah, you gotta
landed,
land.
I'll take it off. I'll just if they don't remind me to put it back on, I'll just. My dream is to surf the flight, to stand in the aisle and surf a landing.
That'd be nice.
That would be decent.
But if you're the seatbelt, if you're not wearing it, you'd be the one death. You know how embarrassing that
That's
would
what I'm
be?
saying. If it flips over, I'm like,
If it
I
flips
thought
and you're
about
the
that. I'm like,
one
dude, this
death.
flipped. I would fall. That'd be a hard fall to the
Yeah.
ceiling. Just
I
like,
would be done. And I'd probably take out the lady next to me.
Like,
and in front and behind. Probably.
Sure.
all of the 88 passengers, 87 unscathed.
Here's
One
the-
guy fucking
Well,
dead.
here's the thing,
One
though.
guy trying
One
to be
guy,
cool.
dumbass, said
No,
he was going to
here's the
surf the
thing.
landing and fucking exploded.
Now, dude, I'll just jump the other way. If
But
it
if you
crashes.
flip, then they're all on the ceiling in their seatbelts,
Yeah.
and then you got to do that thing upside down and
Yeah,
try
no,
to
I'm
like
surprised
detach.
nobody fucking got wrecked.
Which that would be so far in my gut that I wouldn't be able to get it out. I would definitely have shit in my pants too.
Oh yeah.
That would suck.
I saw one guy though. There's footage of people getting out, and a guy grabs a lady's butt
I
on the
saw
way.
that.
And There's a
But
part
I
of me
think
that was
there-
like,
I think that he has to get him up.
I know, but
But he grabs her ass.
yeah, on the
What, to
way out,
push
he's
her up
like,
to
"Here
get her
you
out of
go,
the seat?"
get out of
Well,
there."
as he gets her on the turn.
Yeah.
So it's not even like the push. It's like he guides her in, and then he fucking
Hoink,
yeah.
He gives you a little hoink.
little bowling action.
I'm
He
pretty
hoinked
sure
it
that
up,
guy
yeah.
was not straight though.
We've
Probably
crunched
not.
those
Male
numbers.
flight attendant.
Yeah.
Asian male flight attendant, if we're being precise.
Yeah, for being precise. Little male cheer. He probably hasn't done this like
True.
male cheerleading in a while.
We've crunched those numbers. It's been like 4 months where every week, every couple of weeks, it's something.
I know.
If you go globally, I mean, South
Well,
Korea, they had like 9
Asia's going nuts. Asia's
Woo.
been going nuts though.
nuts,
Yeah, those airlines.
crazy.
I'm never going over there.
That video, you see the video, the one last year, the guy he's filming himself, the one that went into
Yeah.
the gorge. Fuck,
Pretty
that.
quick.
Yeah,
Is it just Korean airlines that like all Asian airlines have been acting up?
I think they typically act up over there.
You think
It's a funny way to
It's
call
like
it. They're acting
Malaysia.
up as they plummet to the ground. You boys acting up out there?
really
Yeah.
playing a fool over there,
Wouldn't you think they'd
No
have that
roughhouse.
shit kind of on lock though?
dude. You would think South Korea, everything's probably fucking tight, meticulous.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, fucking.
I think it's
Atlanta
also-
hub,
it might
I
be
get
it might be an operator issue.
Therein lies the problem.
It's bad.
Something Wong.
Oh man, we were just
We
talking
too
about
low.
that. It's the funniest thing to ever happen in the world.
So fucked up, but damn.
Wong.
Something.
We
What was the
too
third
low.
one?
Something Wong. We too low. And that
Yeah.
was like Bing Bao Ow. Or like it was like something about the crash.
Like the noise or something?
I wonder who did that. We were talking this morning. It was probably like an intern or something like that snuck that in there.
That's so fucking.
I mean, that
funny.
guy should have got a writing job somewhere.
Yeah. Didn't the one just straight up disappear one time too? That's
Malaysian
crazy.
airline,
Malaysian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Malaysia just
it
straight up
was-
disappeared.
We too low. Holy fuck. Bang ding ow. Bang ding ow.
That's so fucked
Something
up.
Wong. We too low.
Has anyone
Holy
ever-
fuck. Bing ding ow.
With the Malaysian airline, everyone thinks they went in the ocean. What if they went into outer space?
Whoa, that fucking. That's crazy.
Matt,
We never even.
you're onto
considered-
something.
Have
never
them
even-
stop the asteroid.
Why exactly? Yeah, true.
Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe we're gonna find out in 2032. Malaysian Airlines.
How pissed would you be? You're on a vacation. That's where they pull you. Like, fuck.
What, the outer space? Yeah, I'd be
I only got
furious.
6 pairs of underwear with me.
I'd be furious.
How'd you bring enough Nexium? I'm gonna have wicked heartburn up there.
He's brutal to travel with. Constantly needs to do laundry and
Oh,
shit.
the fucking Ozempic burp on a plane.
Oh fuck!
I think about that all the
I
time
thought
too.
the toilet was broken because we got on. The guy's like, it's not really flushing right, and we were in the front row. So I'm like, God damn, it fucking smells like shit. I'm like,
I
dude,
didn't
if this,
say-
I'm like,
I
if
didn't
this is
say
the whole
anything.
flight, I'm gonna fucking,
This fucking airline's falling apart, man.
Ozempic burp.
dude. Then we get down here. We're out front of the mothership. This is like last year. We're out front of the mothership. We see people like, "Yo, are you garbage?" Like, so we're like talking to them. It smells like sewage out there. I just think that's 6th Street. You know what I mean? And this is like a fucking 3 weeks after mothership opened. We're sitting at the bar having a beer before our spots, and I'm like, the plumbing in this place too? What the fuck? The 3 places I had been with him in a row. I'm like, the sewage, goddamn. And he goes, you smell that? I go, how the fuck can't you? He's like, that's me. And I was like, And then he's like, "Do you think the fans smelled that?" I was like, "For sure." But
I had a septic tank put in me.
the only good thing is no one would ever think that's human. So like, no one's ever gonna go, "That's Foley." They're like, "There's a sewer main
It smelled
broken."
like shit when we were talking to those guys.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
that's external influence. That's
Ozempic
environmental.
burp. That's a real thing. Then Ozempic burps.
Yeah, I had it so bad.
What?
Yeah, because some people they don't get the side effects that bad. We're talking to Mike Eaton, hosted the other night, and he was saying that
Was that the kid getting him?
He was dude,
He's got a guy.
the kid we had host the show at the pop-up show at the Creek was doing street fucking Ozempic. He gets it from like a guy.
Oh,
but
shit.
he said he doesn't have problems with it. And I know people that didn't have problems with it. I had it so bad where like shit would just stops your stomach.
Yeah.
So my shit would just sit in there and fester. Like the Sarlacc pit, just fucking bubbling up.
It was brutal.
And dude, the burps were so fucking bad.
Burps were worse than the farts, which is crazy.
Whoa.
I had it real bad. Me and my wife flew to Greece, and we came back, and I got jammed up at customs, and it was like an hour and a half line, and it was like every 30 seconds, I was like,
Try to do the fat girl blow out the side.
and I started to hear the people behind me go, "What the fuck?" So I started, every time I would do it, I'd go, "What the hell? What the fuck? You guys, that's crazy."
Someone got some bad meat in their bag or something.
It sucked.
Oh my god.
The only one that ever smelled it was Ari. He was the only one brave enough. I was like, "You're the only one I can ask this to. Do you want to smell one?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." Hey, you don't want any more of it. You don't want the smoke. It's like rotten eggs, dude.
You're a dragon. You're a dragon.
A proper dragon.
Dragon's
ahead.
breath.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it sucks.
And you were in line for what was that?
Doing customs.
Oh
it was
my
like
god,
an hour.
I would have fucking killed myself if somebody was burping shit.
And we were
in a customs line is maybe my
So
least
long.
favorite place. When you
So
land
long.
at JFK,
Oh,
just fucking Afghanistan Airlines just got
Brutal.
off next to you. It's coming off worse than I want it to, but you know what I mean.
Among others, you should have listed like in fucking Norway,
also,
Iceland Air or something.
Australia's flows motherfuckers too.
Australia, those cocksuckers.
I do get mad when the international line's moving faster than the American line.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
It's like I
shut that
pay my
down.
taxes type shit. Really,
Yeah.
it gets you in the fucking gut.
But
Yeah.
we were only moving in small increments, so I couldn't even like do
So
it
you
and then
couldn't hide
get
the
away.
burp, yeah.
No, bad. Had to keep that up for an hour and a half,
Oh.
sipping a ginger ale, praying it would go away.
Settle your belly.
Get some carbonation in there. Get those burps really
Trying to
going.
kill this.
Get that real ginger in there, just floating around.
Yeah,
But when you would take care, that was like when you were coming off of 2 weeks in fucking Greece, so you were eating like a fucking maniac.
Mediterranean diet.
When he would stay on top of it, it was a little better. But when like on the road, it was just we'd be in a minivan and you're like, dude, we got to pull over. It smells like one of those old cars that smells like sulfur. You know what I mean?
Oh, so
The farts are even worse.
what?
You wouldn't know what it was.
A burp is.
Dude, it was crazy. And they were like long and hot and just. It was like a gas leak. Just-
He shit his pants on the tour bus.
That happens. Ozempic, it slows up your whole digestive system.
Yeah.
So like everything just moves so slow.
yeah.
And how much could you eat on that? Did it like slow you down big time?
Me or
Yeah, you.
I would press through it. I probably should have stayed on the Japanese say that you eat till you're 80% full.
Yeah.
If I was maybe doing that, I would have been all right. But I would push through it because at the time it would.
Japanese say that?
His Japanese neighbor says it. I think not all of the Japanese.
It's called something in Japan.
The Japanese neighbor.
But
Japanese neighbor.
it wouldn't hit until later, so I like wouldn't realize how full I was till like a couple minutes after I ate. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's gonna be bad.
Oh,
Yeah. And it would just sit there. You could feel it in your stomach, just fucking it was like having a crock pot down there, just slow cooking. Set it and forget it. Bad news is coming. My girl fucking hated it.
Yeah, no
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, imagine having to sleep with that, dude. That's crazy.
I'd get real defensive in bed at my CPAP. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
This is my weight loss journey.
Hooked up to a machine, keeping you alive.
Fighting with a mask
It's
on.
not my fault.
I remember
Taking it off, like,
Bitch. Like reptiles.
dude, if I burped into my CPAP,
You fucking. That's the funniest shit ever.
did you burp into the machine at all?
oh, dude, that would wake me up in the middle of the night and be like, what the fuck?
Fucking hotboxing himself.
Oh. Be like punching out of an F-16, just like,
Under the covers must have been nuts. Under the covers must have been
trap the
crazy.
flavor.
Just 7 passengers of a cruise died.
I remember one night she got up in the middle of the night and was like, I woke up and she was standing at the end of the bed like, what are you doing? I'm getting healthy.
I'm doing this for you.
Oh,
Poor
man.
lady.
I really wish I could have been a part of one of these burps. I know I don't, but
It smelled like it's
Rotten
like
eggs.
I think about
Sewage.
the Ozempic burps and going through a medicine ball all the time. I think about this every day, dude. Foley eating Ozempic burps on a plane. I'd be so mad if I was on the plane.
Because sometimes when the noise of the plane and the air moving around, you can get away with murder up there.
You really can.
You really can. You let one, you're building up.
if you got your own fan for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yep.
You can
Yeah.
fucking
Hit the aisle. You can hit the aisle.
directional.
Dead
Yeah.
giveaways when you're moving the fan around. But yeah, you do that one little test to see if it smells and if it's all right. Plus, you got the seat, all that stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Could be
But
anyone.
man, sometimes you're just like, fuck.
Yeah. Wives, I will say my wife punishes me when I fart on a plane. She goes, "Hey, was that you?" And if I had fart, I'll laugh. I can't not
Yeah, it's hilarious.
laugh hysterically if I did fart and someone smells it. So I'll be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're blowing up my spot.
Why would you do this?
I feel like
It's-
it doesn't get that far though.
Doesn't, but when you see it hit someone, it's the
Yeah,
funniest.
yeah.
You see like a
Someone's
guy
head snap.
reading the paper, like,
Folds a crisp Wall Street Journal
yeah,
down.
just,
Me and Butterly were on a plane once, and a little boy in front of us, anytime either of us farted, he would turn around and go, it would hit him, and he would, you see his face in the gap in the seats, and be like, he thought it was like the funniest thing in the world. It was,
it is the funniest thing in the world.
oh, it was so, you would see his face. he'd
I
be
mean,
like,
that would have been me. If I was a guy, if somebody was behind me farting like that, I'd be like, I would have been delighted.
That was a real one.
oh, fuck. And he would like say it to his parents. He'd be like, I think they farted again. They'd be like, shh, stop. That was so funny.
Oh, fucking bastard.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
bad news,
dude.
man.
Hot day.
Yeah,
Hot
that's a
diggity
fucking
dog.
good podcast.
Yeah, it's fun.
for
That
having
was
us.
fucking hilarious, dude.
great
You guys are
guest.
the best.
We love you,
Appreciate you.
boys.
Yeah.
You guys fucking rule.
We love you.
Hell yeah. You guys, you don't have anything to promote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Route 66 special. Route 66 special on our YouTube page. Check it
Yeah,
out.
so we did.
Oh, yeah.
We did this whole big tour from Chicago to LA.
Are any of the burps and farts featured in this?
He shits. We
Yeah.
have him shitting his pants on like 5 different
I had
cameras.
Ozempic
This is a
problems.
must-see TV.
Ozempic problems the whole time. But we filmed all the shows. We filmed everything on the bus and all that stuff, and we put it all together. Connor
Yeah.
directed it and
That's
fucking
awesome.
shot it, and edited the whole thing. And we think it came out great. We think it's something different, something fun. So we're excited.
When's
about
it coming out?
Route 66 comes out February 25th.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
fuck
soon.
yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, man. Turn it on.
You guys are normally on like a slouchy couch or something like that, all slouched in.
We have handheld microphones on a couch. And you're like, it works though.
Yeah,
It does work. But dude, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
of course.
We're moving down. I was telling you, we got settled in. It's dude, the flight was interesting because we flew with 2 kids, 2 dogs, and my wife, which was like I had talked about it the week before, and I had ordered like a vest, like dog vest. You know, they put the fucking like the shit on them.
Fake service animal vest.
And my one dog's going blind. So like we were walking through the airport, and people, I might just be paranoid, but like I think there was people, everyone in like a U.S. Air vest or whatever, I could have sworn was like sussing my dog out to see if they were legit.
Right.
And I had to act like do like pro dog trainer shit. It was like the most stressful fucking. It was terrible. And I like the microdose too, so I took like my little mushroom microdose. Dude, that was intense, man.
That's a lot. Does the blind dog have like the creepy gray eyes?
He's getting them. They're getting cloudy.
Ugh.
So, and I was trying to like act like he was all legit, and I would watch him about to walk into shit, and I would have to pull his leash. So I was kind of like leading him through the airport.
Just a reverse service animal situation.
I just had to get him here.
Blind dog with a seeing eye man.
Yeah, dude, for real. It's like his vision's going. He ate 14 chocolate cupcakes last year, and dude, it fucked him up.
Yeah.
He's never recovered. He's ate some gnarly shit. Like he's accidentally eaten mushrooms before.
Damn.
A little tiny bit, but he's been through the ringer. But the chocolate cupcakes were on him for real.
Yeah, that'll fuck
And
people up.
Dude, it fucked him up.
Were they edibles or just normal chocolate?
No, these are
cupcakes?
regular chocolate cupcakes.
Chocolate frosting.
No, it was chocolate cake cupcakes.
Uh-huh.
And I think specifically for dogs, theobromine is like there's caffeine and then there's theobromine. And theobromine just wrecks dogs.
Yeah.
So he's going blind now. So
Damn.
I know, I feel bad. At least we got him down here. He loves the sun, so he's just been laying in a sunspot.
Yeah.
So he made the trip.
That's what blind people love. The blind people love the sun.
It's true.
The
dude.
feeling of the sun.
It's got to be the best, dude.
Yeah.
Well, he was born. We rescued him, so he was born in North Philly and was just like circling like a YMCA eating trash. So it's just crazy. I always look at him like, damn, dude, you're in Austin.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
He made it.
Who would have thought he'd make it out of the hood, dude? My dog fully made it out of the hood, eating trash.
Yeah.
Now he's eating like
Fucking
probiotic
yeah.
pup treats, laying in the sunlight in Texas. He has no idea where the fuck he is, but
It's amazing.
the flight was cool though, man. It was fun, man. We had to ask someone. We're like, we'll just ask someone to switch seats with us so we could all like sit together. It's fucking. It was Bernard Hopkins.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was the executioner. So my wife's like, yeah, like I was pretending to be a dog trainer like throughout the airport. So I'm walking around and my wife's like, yeah, they're saying it's like some guy. He was like a boxer or something. Like I'm just gonna talk to myself. And I was like, dude, please stop. Don't say anything. Yeah, dude. He's the nicest guy in the world. He was coming down here, I think, to do Rogan's podcast.
Yeah. One of the all-time greats, the executioner.
Yeah, dude. He was super nice, super gracious to, he was like, yeah, no, he's allergic to dogs, but he was just
Really?
like, yeah. And I was like, fuck. He just felt like the biggest asshole. And dude, it sucked.
It's like I'm allergic to dogs, but not actual service dogs. He's just sneezing and coughing.
It's actually a legal ADA requirement. Yeah, it's illegal for you to be allergic to these dogs. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a trek down here. 2 little kids, 2 dogs, and just fucking.
It's crazy when B-Hop, who's been hit tens of thousands of times, has better eyesight than your dog.
I know, dude. Especially my wife was like, I'll talk to myself. I'm like, dude, please don't start talking shit to this. She has no idea who he is. Like, I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
In the airport with my fake dogs, dude.
Yeah. Do not talk shit to Bernard Hopkins. She's like, this black guy has quite the attitude sitting next to us.
My wife's black, dude. She has the attitude.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
So
right.
she would have popped off. She would have went and popped off. It's not like a white lady going up to an old black dude. This is a youngish black lady going up and popping off, dude. She has no fucking respect, dude. I should,
Damn.
Sorry, but either way, thanks for doing this, man.
No, of course. Pumped.
Yeah, man. So how is it down here? Is this good, you're saying?
I love it. I love it. It's the fucking best.
Nice.
Everything that, I spent almost 2 decades in Los Angeles and I thought it was great until the shit hit the fan. When you're at a place and
COVID shit, or was it just like
that and
political stuff?
George Floyd riots hit my neighborhood specifically.
Yeah,
all
true.
that shit that was on the national news. That was literally my street. Like that
True.
was my actual little, like I'm talking about like a 20, 30 step walk around a corner was 3rd and Fairfax.
Damn, especially
And that's it. Those cop cars that
Oh,
are on
God.
fire and everything, that's literally, I'm talking about not like people say like, oh, down the block. Oh, I live a walk away. I'm talking about like
Oh God.
a 15-second walk.
So
all
you're-
that shit. That's my Chase Bank. That's my coffee shop. That's my Whole Foods. That's
No.
my Trader Joe's.
How dare they?
Yep. Yeah, I lived right on the other side of that.
Oh
just
man.
on the other
So
side.
you're not talking about just like a harsh vibe. This was like
Gotham City.
seriously bad
Yep.
shit.
Oh, all the way.
We
And
had
I
it. We had it in Philly a little bit. It was like a couple of the cop cars did get like torched and stuff, but it wasn't as bad as this. What it looks like, but it was pretty gnarly. The worst part would have been like the struggling actors being out there and being like, "Get the fuck out, you fucking dork, get out of here."
Oh, they were all they were in the tornado position in their homes, these cowards. Me and my buddy, Rick Kosick, who was my longtime neighbor, And he's the camera guy for the Jackass movies. You see him all the time back there throwing up and fucking getting fake cum thrown on him and shit.
Oh man.
But anyway, we're homies and we were very close as neighbors. And the whole thing was happening. You know, those are all daytime pictures. So what you're
Jesus,
seeing
at
there is
nighttime.
like 3 p.m., 5 p.m. That's the sun out.
That
What you
makes
don't
sense.
see is what we saw, which was we went out for a walk at fucking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it was like the craziest shit you've ever seen in your every single inch of everything was covered in graffiti, and people without license plates were just pulling up and breaking a window that was existing
Yeah.
of a business that we all know the owners of. Again, that's our dry cleaners. That's our barber. That's our coffee shop.
Yeah.
That's our cupcake shop. That's
For
our
sure.
blind dog cupcake shop. You know what I mean? Everything. And to watch it happen and to know the owners and to know what they went through, and then they built it and then they were thriving, and then
Yeah.
just crash or fire. You know, they lit the Trader Joe's that was literally, there was just an alleyway separating our apartment building from this Trader Joe's. They lit it on fire.
It is funny thinking about all those dudes in Hawaiian shirts being like, ah, dude, stop. Ah, dude, seriously. Yeah, later Trader Joe's, that's
Yeah, come on. The cheap shit's
Kinda-
just flammable.
kind of a hate crime, too, dude. Burning down a Whole Foods is like, all right, dude, that's kind of politically motivated.
Yeah. But it was crazy to see, and it kind of like ruined it for us. I don't know what it's like to
Yeah.
have like a wife get raped in front of you.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine this is like 3% at least. I'm afraid there's some guy that's watched his wife get raped
That's how it
listening right
starts.
now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
how it
you
starts.
don't even know what it was like.
Oh, that's a good
Don't
sign.
use that as an analogy. I watched my wife get raped. But
True.
it's what it felt like, you know.
If you're out there, that's terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Although it is a good thing, because that's where that's starting to go.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as everything's on fire, it's like the next thing on everyone's mind is like,
And
let's go
all
get
it
some
takes.
motherfucking pussy.
Yeah.
That's a motherfucking-
But all it takes is one time of watching your actual neighborhood like have that happen to it.
Oh,
That's
fuck,
what I
man.
learned. A lot of other people, you know, that didn't live in my hood stayed, and they're there and whatever. They rationalize still enjoying Los Angeles.
Yeah,
But-
I had more like I would look outside and I'd see a bunch of like stocky lesbians trudging up my street, and I'd be like, "What the hell are these guys up to?" And then I was like, "Oh, okay." And I saw, you know, mine wasn't that bad,
Right.
but there were like the firebomb. I would talk to guys who were down there at those fire bombings, and like, yeah, that was fucked up, but it was kind of cool to see. And I'm like, well, it's pretty fucked, dude. That's not a good, you know,
Yeah.
especially if it's that widespread. It's like because Philly keeps having, you know, lootings and all this stuff, and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
it's just you know, the gig's kind of up.
I had to reschedule a theater there for the first time in my life a couple weeks ago. The flight got delayed by 4 hours. All the backup plans were New York, New Jersey, Baltimore, and that was the day that they all flooded out. And then it's like, okay, we were going to get a jet for the first time ever. And I'm like, okay, I'll just fucking break even, get the jet. These people need to laugh. And then one of my openers, Cam Patterson's dad, flew to Philly and got there super early. And he's like, it took me 3 hours to get from the airport to the hotel downtown. And this was at like 1:30 p.m.
Yeah.
But everything was so fucked up in the afternoon that it took him 3 hours during the main lootings that are happening there. So we're just like, fuck it. It's impossible to fucking make it. So we had to reschedule a theater because
that
the
fucking
lootings
sucks. 'Cause
in
of lootings.
Philly.
Yeah, that's
'cause
not-
people just letting people take shit.
It was the Apple store. Although someone was Meatball was brought to justice. Did you see the story about she was like an influencer. She's like a 21-year-old chick who was filmed herself on camera on social media being like, fuck yeah, we're here. We're looting. She got caught right away, obviously.
Oh shit.
Yeah, her grandmother chastised her though. Her grandmother went on camera like, this is bullshit. We shouldn't be doing this.
Damn, Meatball.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Yeah.
And that was in Philly?
That's a sorry, Meatball. Yeah, Meatball came out. She's
So
fucking
technically you're
popping on Instagram. I think she's got more fucking followers.
So at one point in Philly, your dog's eyes were cloudy with a chance of meatballs?
Meatballs could have got, yeah, she could have gotten my dog. No, she was there like cheering on people stepping on iPhones, which is even like, dude, at least just take the fucking iPhone. Don't break it.
Yeah.
Take it. At least do something with it. Jesus Christ, man. I'll just break iPads.
It's so crazy. It's literally the dumbest place to loot. You've seen what they do, right? What Apple does if you loot them?
No.
They send an alert. This is another thing that happened. I lived next to an Apple store.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like a 1.5-minute walk from an Apple store. And that night they trashed it, and then they showed the alert that Apple puts on all the devices. They send out a thing
they're all tracked.
that literally says, "We know that you looted this phone. Return it, or we're sending the police
So they
directly
give it,
to it."
they give a
Like it's like, this phone is inoperable. We know that you looted this.
oh
yeah.
pretty sci-fi dystopian too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Very Blade Runner-esque.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's just like a 12-year-old kid. Like, what the fuck is
Right. Yeah, I just bought this for $50. This sucks.
What the fuck? I'm being tracked by Skynet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Me and Josh were talking extensively about how bad things are looking for, a lot of people right now. And it's like, yeah, dude, it sucks, but got to figure it out, man. You can't be smashing. It just doesn't work. The smash and grab doesn't fucking work. I knew kids. I worked in a high school for a little bit. I knew kids that were trying to do like fraud's the big thing now, like scamming. I'd always tell these kids, I'm like, dude, you're going to get caught, dude.
Yeah.
These guys are spending. They'd be like like high school kids on like Venmo. Like, I got like $50 from another account. And it's like, dude, these banks spend hundreds of millions of dollars. They're gonna get you.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna get. You're not getting. And there's people now that just scam young scammers because it's like it's hard to sell drugs now. Like, you can't really do it like that anymore. If you're like a young kid living in like the inner city, it's like it's not really an option to like bust down a fucking kilo of cocaine. At least, not anymore. It's like it's everything's tracked, everything's getting cracked down.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
fentanyl.
Yeah, and it's a Fed. Selling Fed actually is probably pretty profitable for a young kid.
Yeah.
They should be selling fentanyl. What the fuck are they breaking these fucking stores?
Exactly. You got to go with where the market leads you.
Yeah, dude. The hell, man. There's a bunch of fentanyl sitting there getting cold, dude. We need to move that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're breaking into fucking stores and
It all comes from China. Everything we're talking about. Fentanyl, iPhones.
Yeah, China did cause these riots. If you think about it, dude, they really did start the looting. They didn't make this nice fucking shit.
They made the easily breakable glass at the front of all these stores.
Except they keep the good glass for themselves though.
Oh yeah,
It gets deeper, dude. Because that glass you can't break.
right. At the restaurants.
Yeah, it is crazy they're still able to chill behind bulletproof glass. It's pretty shitty. If I walked in like a big impenetrable bubble in a black neighborhood, people would be like, hey, man, knock that the fuck off, dude. You can't. If I walked in like a bulletproof technodrome, people would be like, dude, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to I'm going to start petitioning little like Chinese stores in the hood, just be like, remove the bulletproof glass now. I don't think it'll work. All right. Anyway, on to other things, dude. Well, no, man. Yeah, that sucks. That's actually, I never thought of it like that. That is like terrifying, like seeing what looks like third world level unrest.
It was kind of crazier than third world because it was so concentrated in that neighborhood. They really wanted to leave their imprint there. Granted, the next day, all the local like good people were out there. It was kind of crazy. They were all scrubbing the fucking sidewalks, the telephone poles, they sweeping up the glass. I mean, the recovery was so fast, and that was just like the spirit of the neighborhood. But the damage had been done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, it's like if you watch your wife get raped, and then all of a sudden the doctor's just stitching her pussy back toger again. You still know.
Now the analogy actually makes more sense now.
You still feel the stitches when you put it back in there.
Yeah, true.
It's scrapey.
Yeah,
they haven't disintegrated yet.
True.
Yeah. Again,
and obviously you're not going to wait.
Right. Again, if there's anybody listening who watched their wife get raped, again, I apologize, but it's the perfect analogy.
If you check sometimes you check you check the graphics and shit on Libsyn and whatnot, and you do see like these weird little islands in the Pacific, and you're like, damn, who the fuck's listening from there?
Yeah.
Could be that guy, could be on that island being like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, fuck this.
Never again. Just being like, you know what? I'm not listening. This isn't for me.
Right.
I've gave this podcast a chance. It's not for me. I'm going to go do other stuff.
It was all fun and games until.
Yeah. Well, it is funny to think about, like, you get caught in those YouTube holes of like, there's been like moral decay and we've all fallen so far. And I was talking to my brother today, and it was kind of like a weird story, but on an unrelated note, mushrooms are getting way stronger now. A lot of people don't know this. Everyone's always like, oh, like weed used to not be that strong. Now it's stronger. Mushrooms are getting like 5 times stronger. So like now people get a gram of mushrooms, it'd be like you're taking like an eighth. So we were talking about that because he was actually testing out. He like tried these mushrooms. They ended up being like 2.5 grams. Ended up being what he was like. This felt like fucking a quarter ounce of mushrooms.
Totally.
And the whole point of that is like he after it kind of broke, he was sitting there listening to like 60s doo-wop music for whatever reason. And he was like, dude, I just couldn't get over like this used to be you'd be at a high school dance with the lady you'd probably marry on like your last hurrah before like hitting the army or a fucking factory. And that was your whole fucking life. Yeah. And I was like, damn, that does kind of make that music hit a little harder, dude. Yeah. Slow dancing with the one. Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm done. This is it. I'm in high school. Now it's total drudgery.
Yeah.
Death, probably drudgery.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's not that anymore. All I'm saying is prom is bullshit now.
Right.
Prom was like a real thing. Like we were talking about prom yesterday. It's like prom was like a momentous occasion. Now it's like nothing, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone at prom, you can hit him with like plus probably 15 sexual partners. That's nothing.
Yeah.
So
no doubt. And I've been going to these cities.
I might raise awareness at proms. That's like get that bulletproof class and be like, just so you guys know.
Yeah, the times have changed. They had nothing back then. You used to have to dial a rotary phone to get pussy back then.
Yeah, maybe get pussy, yeah.
And they had to pick up. You didn't want their parents to pick up, whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? Like there's a whole different time.
That would have been exciting though, to just like you'd have to call people and be like, I have my naked penis. Because you'd have to basically autograph it,
or show up to
a dick pic.
Yeah,
like, my naked penis is out right now. I'm sorry, Mrs. Miller. My penis is out right now.
Or you'd have to show up with like a boombox outside of their actual house.
True.
Playing music with your naked penis out.
You'd have to flash.
Yeah.
You'd have to flash women back in the good old days. Flashing's a wild one.
Crazy.
Flashing is
like a code or something.
I'd pay money not to show people my penis. Yeah. I can't understand when dudes just like.
Yeah.
Is it like do people who flash have like gigantic penises or something? I don't think that's the case.
You know, I've only sent one dick pic in my entire life ever, and I was very, very nervous about it. So what I did is you know how Bic lighters, like there's the normal size Bic lighter and then there's that little Bic lighter. So for I think you already know where I'm going with this. So for what do they call it? For size, what's that called?
Scale.
For scale, I put the little Bic lighter next to my erect penis.
Genius, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
So it just looks like it's like a fucking forearm. Yeah. It's like one of the most brilliant things I've ever done.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
It's a good move. What was it like? So what is it like waiting the response for that? Because a normal text is like fucking pins and needles. But if I put my penis out there, I'd go.
Well, I knew
I want some immediate feedback.
I knew I had an advantage using the little Bic. If I used the normal Bic, I would have been really nervous
like
about the response.
Barbecue grill lighter. Like, fuck,
it's just the size of the trigger.
Yeah, I might start getting into sending like dick pics to my wife. Now, because I can send her one like on the minute. She can't really say anything about that.
Right.
It's totally fine. Because they try to say like it's bad now. That's not what stopped me. My incredibly small penis stopped me. I'm not saying it was like a moral stance against him. Right. I just didn't do that. But
well, I mean, the only people that can really break into it, you know, the Chinese make these phones, and if they see your dick, that's basically a black cock to them.
True.
That's just massive.
Yeah, dude. I think it's a misdemeanor. Yeah, classy misdemeanor to send any basically nudity to people that is not requested.
Penal code.
It is the penal code, dude.
That's a perfect. Finally, a good usage.
That's to a minor too.
Oh,
can you get in trouble for sending dirty pictures to of yourself? Sexting has to be legal, Texas. I'd like for someone to strike that down.
Yeah.
Someone's like, I'm hot right now. It's like, don't do this. Yeah, hit that one. Can you get in trouble for sending dirty pictures of yourself? That's what I want to know.
Sexting.
I'm about to send a picture of my butthole to my wife right now. Get ready.
Yeah. Does she know what your butthole looks like exactly?
Dude, she has a weird obsession with my butthole.
Really?
Yeah, she's always asking if I have like anything up with it. Like we both had pretty vicious diarrhea. I was in Rochester 2 or 3 weeks ago. We brought my whole family up. Me and her just had like the most ridiculous diarrhea. And if I'm on the toilet that much, I've been known to get a hemorrhoid. So I get big boys too. So I was like, I'm washing my ass. I'm like, oh fuck, I know I have a hemorrhoid. She has to see it. I was like, no, you can't see it. And she's like, just let me look. There might be something. And she has to just like check it and be like, yeah, you have a big ass hemorrhoid. You have like shit in there. I'm like, all right, get the fuck out of my asshole. She's obsessed. She actually taught me. I've talked about this before. She taught me how to clean my ass. I didn't know.
How do you do it?
You get a wet fucking rag. You get like a wet towel and you put soap on it and you're supposed to clean your asshole every day. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like
What?
A dog ass. Yeah, I had like a dog ass. No, I was just like you guys knew you're supposed to clean your asshole every day?
Yeah.
I thought you just wipe it. That's what wiping it was.
Oh shit.
I never cleaned my asshole until I was like 30. My wife basically like bent me over and cleaned my ass.
Wow.
I didn't know, dude.
Damn.
No one taught me how to clean myself. I didn't know.
Wow.
Who taught you guys how to wipe your
You were
assholes?
just itchy all the time?
Yeah, I always had an itchy ass, dude. I was just like, I thought that was just like man shit.
Are you the oldest kid?
No,
Are you
I'm
the
like
oldest out of
one
your
of six,
siblings?
middle of six.
Middle of 6. See, I'm the youngest of 5. So by a lot, there's like a big gap.
They learned.
So my mom was like a very, very like black belt mom at the time. And she always made cleanliness a really big deal. But I have kind of an equivalent to that, which is she never taught me to drink water.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So I was raised like on like, Pepsi and Coke. And I literally, I'm not kidding. I was dehydrated until like 3 years ago. And I'm 39.
Dude.
But like I didn't know I was dehydrated the entire time.
You were just fucked up.
Totally.
Yeah, that kills you.
And I was drinking, especially in my fucking 20s at the comedy store where the Thai bartenders would literally laugh as they poured you a glass of whiskey. Like, drink.
Yeah.
And like we would. I used to, you know what I mean? Back in the day, we would have like fucking 20 drinks or whatever in a night. And I'd wake up kind of hungover. My body was just absorbing it. And I had no idea that water would have helped.
That got me in college. When I was in like my early mid 20s, I thought that people just drank like beverages to push food down their throats. I didn't know you needed it to live.
I think it's a Midwest thing, by the way. I think it's like
the Northeast.
Oh, okay.
So I was just kind of like
upstate New York?
not like Philadelphia, right outside of Philly. So I was like, I was like, oh, I thought you just like drink stuff to push your dinner down your throat. So I didn't know you're supposed to like hydrate your body either. And I told my mom, I used to try things where like my cousin tried to not sleep. My cousin was like, I don't think I need to sleep. And he like stayed up for, I think he did like maybe 48 hours and just fucking crashed.
Yeah.
So now I was like, yeah, you definitely need to sleep. And then when I was in my 20s, I was always trying to save money and shit. And I was obsessed with like trying to save up money. And I remember being like, I'm just going to not buy beverages. That way I'll just buy lunch and I'll save money on bevs. Like thinking I was like denying myself a luxury or whatever. Dude, I got like I just didn't drink anything for like a day. And I got a splitting fucking headache. And I was calling my mom like, dude, my head is killing me.
Yeah.
She's like, have you drank water? I was like, why? What the fuck is that gonna do? And she was like, you need to drink water. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, you need that. You need that.
It's crazy. It's the most simple thing. It was never told to me.
No.
Never taught to me. And
Dude, imagine if iced tea wasn't so delicious, we'd both be dead right now.
Yeah.
We would have been dried on the side of the road, just fucking like.
yeah, from fucking uneducated dehydration.
I know. But yeah, dude, I got
And now, by the way, when I drink a lot of water, and for a while, I mean, I started doing hot yoga a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, this hot yoga is the shit. I feel so good.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And it is. And it was. And it is. But I realized only when I'm doing hot yoga am I drinking a couple liters of water in a day.
Yeah.
And now, if I don't do hot yoga and I drink that amount of water, I feel like I have superpowers
Yeah.
because half of it was the fucking
hydrated.
water, just drinking water. It was just, I didn't want to die in hot yoga because you sweat so much
You
that
really
you're like,
do.
I have to drink water.
So you're enjoying your blood like moving through your body.
Yeah,
You're like, this is
slowly,
amazing.
yeah.
It's not a thick paste.
Right,
You're like,
exactly.
what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hot yoga is crazy. I tried that years ago. I would have left. It was so hot in there. I was like, I was gonna leave. And it was just a bunch of like moms sitting there. And I was like, fuck, they can't be tougher than me.
Well, there's tricks to it. A lot of people like eat beforehand and you can't do that.
No, yeah.
Yeah. And it has to be water and it has to be like an hour before. You can't just chug it right before.
Yeah.
I see it happen to people all the time. But
Yeah, there is something to like getting your like a fluid. It's like an oil change. You just sweat it. If I don't sweat for like a week, dude, I feel disgusting.
Totally.
It's gross. When you get that like oil change, you're moving the fluid. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I took a buddy, Keith Ray. He's a door guy at the Comedy Mothership, and he is just, I don't even know how to describe it. He was, I don't know. I think he's sober right now. Right now, he's one of those guys.
Yeah,
but
sober October, or he's like, oh, you're saying
he's like trying.
Yeah, I knew a guy. We were making fun of him because we're making fun of him because his dad was a drunk or his boss or one or the other, and he was like, he's not an alcoholic. He quits drinking all the time. And I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? He was like 18. He's like, he's not an alcoholic. He quits drinking constantly. Like, dude, like for real. I swear it was the funniest shit I've ever heard. It was his boss too, because we're like, your boss is a drunk, and he's like, my boss isn't a drunk. He's a good guy. Like he's a fucking drunk.
He quits drinking all the time. Oh my god!
It was like a dialogue, like a comedy scene. It was, and he like stood by it. I'm like, dude, don't you understand that makes him an alcoholic?
Right. If someone's, if you know that they quit drinking, if they're talking about how they're not drinking, that means they have a terrible problem.
Yeah. Not just the Lent. I know a lot of people. I got a lot of people in my family like, I'm not drinking for Lent. The Lent's a big one. That's kind of like. Yeah, I got a lot of uncles white knuckling Lent. Just like, fuck.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. But I took this homie Keith Ray to hot yoga. And I'm like, you know what you should do? Because he's like, man, I want to quit drinking. I mean, his like, you see like black holes in his pores. Like he was like disgusting. And I'm like, you should come meet me here at this time. Blah 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 blah. And I show up, and I had to like park kind of far away that time. And I remember because I was looking at the front door of the place, and I see a guy out there smoking a cigarette, like right out front of the front door, which in hot yoga world is kind of like, I'm like dreading. I'm like, oh god, this is my guy that I invited, and the fucking instructors
you
know
never
me.
Smell cigarettes either, because he's gonna stink like that too.
Totally. And but long story short, he fucking did it. He pushed it, and he literally came out. He walked out. Literally looking like 5 to 10 years younger.
Yeah.
In an hour.
Yeah.
Changed his, it dumped all of this fucking sludge.
Shit. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, the worst is like, I did that a lot for a while, and like, you feel so loose and kind of light. And then like, I would get angry and feel myself just be like, oh, Jesus, no. And you turn back into your shitty self, and you're like, fuck, you know, I have a place right down the street from me I want to start going to.
Yeah.
Because that was like, dude, that was my favorite thing I've ever done. I've done jiu-jitsu for a while. That was cool, but it was like that was just, it becomes like an obsession.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the moves, dude. I just can't. They're like, your leg goes here, and I'm like, bro, let me try to choke you, man.
And then you're sore all the time.
You're fucked
your
all the
fucking
time.
neck hurts.
Yeah, you're all
the time.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yoga is like nothing but just benefits.
Yeah.
Someone could come beat your fucking ass, but it's like whatever. Dude.
Yeah.
Someone can always beat my ass.
Totally.
Get a gun. That's the thing that crushes jiu-jitsu, dude. It's like, I got a gun.
Yeah. If you got hot yoga and a 9mm, you're good.
And your body feels great.
Yeah.
That is a fun thing to do.
And your brain feels great.
True. Yeah. You're not getting bludgeoned. Although it is fun. It is fun to wrestle.
Yeah.
It's fun to wrestle, but I can't do it, man.
I saw Keith's lowest point. They're handing out waters to homeless people, and they saw Keith, and they're like, here you go.
Oh, you know Keith Ray?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
They gave him water, and he was like, thank you so much.
I peeped the table, though. In Philly, I'd have to walk every day. I'd walk back past this like table, like the homeless buffet, and I'd peep it. I'm like, what the fuck do you guys got?
Mm-hmm.
It looks all right. It was like soup and hot dogs. I was always like, not bad.
Little hot sauce.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah, they had the condiment side, and I was kind of like, this isn't so fucking bad. I've thought about it before, of just getting out there, and it's like, well, it's got to be brutal. Just like, you know, like you were saying, like, you know, getting raped in like a tent and shit, whatever. That sucks. But like, once you get that down, it's got to be kind of chill.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You kidding me? No worries.
Kuna Matata. It's totally a Kuna Matata. It's a Kuna Matata. If you can do it right. If you can do it right. If you can keep like an abscess in check, if you have like a huge fucking hole in your leg that you shoot heroin in, if you can get that thing under order and just cop meals and like soak up sun rays, that's not bad. I see the draw. I see the draw.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
Of course.
It's a lifestyle.
Of course. Like if you were given like 2 lives, I would waste one on that. I would live this one as my like main life, and then I would just try all the drugs, live on the streets. There's food. I mean, it's crazy. The thing about Austin is, you know, people complain about the homeless here, but I mean, New York, LA, they're absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's migrants and shit, which are basically homeless people that can't even speak English.
True.
So, but what's weird about Austin is at some point, I found this out, some liberal, ultra liberal mayor took over and decided to put the homeless feeding place in downtown. So like
They call it a feeding place.
I don't know what it's called. I guess so. I call it
I mean,
a
it is a feeding place. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
technically a feeding place.
Yeah.
That's the big thing down on 6th Street.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the meals.
Yeah, that's the one.
He took the
fucking-
meals off wheels and put them in the building.
Yeah. And they put it right near fucking tourists, like
Dude, the first time I came here, I was like, this is fucking nuts. 'Cause
Right.
I just came right down to the creek and cave, is in
Yeah.
that whole area. And I'm like, man, this is fucked down here.
in the creek and the cave, you know, they're wondering why they got such a good deal on that. Literally right across the street from the epicenter of it all.
It is. Yeah,
I mean, that is the place. So that feeding place, their trough, the human trough, you know, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
So the
well-
reason why there's people down like Congress and 6 is because they walked from the trough to there, and then they're heading right back.
And there's a ton of alleys right around there too, which are
Yeah.
also perfect.
There it
yeah,
is.
Yeah, dude, I came.
Look at them with the little rainbow font. Oh, nothing crazy here.
Is that the party?
Oh shit.
That's dude. No way. They're fucking
Oh.
bonking like that.
Oh shit.
Dude, but here's the thing though. So like bright side in this, double helpings of chili.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're at the sleepover. That's 50 fucking beds.
Yeah.
There's so much drugs. That would be. I could see people making the most out. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to sound like, like elitist or whatever, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like once you get your feet underneath, man, I feel like you could really you'd have some fun times.
Yes.
And then it's just like the worst shit you could imagine.
Yeah.
They're like, I can't even. Mondays or whatever must be like nasty shit, dude. Oh yeah. Just dudes just drop it. Your boy would drop dead.
What's crazy is all these people know that they need to wash their ass.
Dude, I saw a lady piss on a bus stop when I was here, sat on a bench, pulled her pants down, pissed on it, and then she got up and wiped. And I was like, that's not bad.
I saw a video
Manners?
of a chick in Vegas sitting at a slot machine pissing. Can you look that up real quick?
yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I could get into that,
Dude,
though.
you're
I
gonna
could
love this.
Probably jerk off to that.
It is kind of hot. Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Was she losing money? Because I don't think I could come unless she was losing money visibly.
Oh yeah, this is
peeing.
the one. Look at this, dude.
Stop. Oh, she's like a rich lady peeing.
Oh yeah, she's got the nice purse
Stop,
on the
dude.
phone, just letting it rip,
No.
thinking she's being sly.
That's gotta be fucking Photoshop.
No.
She just fucking peed?
Yeah, just peeing in Vegas, baby.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah,
She's kind of starting to trend.
yeah.
Dude, what happens in Vegas, dude? I'm gonna start peeing and shitting myself.
Yeah, it's like a promo for Skankfest.
Yeah, true. How was that? Were you down there?
It was fun. Yeah, so much
missed
fun. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be because it gets bigger every year. So I imagine this year was just like fucking insanity.
Well, I do this thing. Not on purpose. My managers and agents always double book me for some reason, even though I tell them, I warn them, like, hey, keep an eye on Skankfest. Don't schedule me for that. But 2 years in a row, I end up going in on the Sunday.
Nice.
So
Did you pop in for that last day or something?
yeah, but I go extra hard to overcompensate for not doing the whole weekend. So I do like 2 podcasts and 4 stand-up shows and then the comedy jam at the end. Like
That's fun,
I'm an
yeah.
idiot. I end up getting like half sick
Yeah.
every time. Everybody was sick this year. It was basically COVID fest.
Yeah, I know. That's what I heard. I heard there
Yeah.
was like, there's always, unfortunately, there's usually there's a lot of like, drugs and stuff. There's almost always somebody who brings something back from there and kind of bites the dust.
Yeah.
But not their fault, but it's like you always. I would always hear rumors about that, like, oh, someone died, someone brought some shit back and died of fentanyl.
Oh shit, I didn't know about that.
I could just be making this up. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard that before, but somebody died. I think I was just reading too many YouTube comments. It's like somebody died from heroin. That's kind of fast. And I just made that up and put it out in the internet. But yeah, it happens. I know someone who lost 2 kids from
Damn.
coke, fentanyl,
Damn.
and then it was like the good kid from fentanyl.
Oh, terrible.
So
God.
shitty. So shitty.
Yeah, I don't do coke ever, but
Yeah, me either. I don't do that stuff, man. I never did it too.
Me neither.
I've never done it, and
Me
everyone's
neither.
always like, "Dude," I'm like, "No, I had no interest." I was surrounded by it too. I used to sell coke when I was younger.
yeah,
I thought it was cool to do that because I listened to rap and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sell fucking coke." It's
it seems like a theme is oblivious things that we didn't notice until we were older. But here's one for you: is that I didn't notice that everybody around me was on coke forever.
Oh no!
And
You're in
'cause
LA.
I'm like a late night guy. Like I like thrive at. I really don't wake up until like 10 p.m. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Those are like the hours that I'm really having fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, forever. I've always been that way since I was a kid. I couldn't sleep. I'd be watching Letterman when I was like 6 years old. Anyway, but like since I got into the Comedy Store, a lot of my favorite times, obviously midnight to like 4 a.m. And I'd be cracking up with people. All my favorite people were all on blow and I had no idea. And they like kept it secret from me because they all knew that like, oh, Tony's already got the energy. Like he doesn't, we better not. No one wanted to be the guy to get me hooked on coke. Plus I'm like an addictive personality, coffee and cigarettes all day. And bit of drinking at night.
Oh,
so
it would pair. Yeah, that's why I'm so happy I've never done it.
Oh,
It's
totally.
like coffee. I can hardly handle coffee. I'm super sensitive to caffeine. I still can't not have it.
Right.
Coke would have crushed me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It would have annihilated
Same exact boat. If I feel like if I would have tried just a little bit once, I think about it a lot.
The little
actually.
bit is seductive.
Yeah.
Like just a teeny, because then you can draw the comparison. 'Cause there's that guy from Columbia University. He's a professor. He's like, I do heroin, I do coke. Coke's even cleaner than coffee if you can just do a tiny little bit of it.
Wow.
He's all about it. I forget this guy's name.
Well, if it's Columbia, I think that's a little bit different. Columbia and 6th Street are two different things when it comes to cocaine.
Yeah, dude. This guy just like he's like, there's nothing like a little bit of heroin by a fireplace.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, you just fucking, it's like fair enough, man. Maybe.
And that, again, that does sound awesome. And from what I hear from 100% of people that have done heroin, there's absolutely positively nothing like it. Like,
yeah, now that you're saying that, it's like, yeah, everyone does get a pretty good rap for being awesome. So he's trying to say like, we can totally do this stuff.
Yeah. A 100% batting average heroin has over everything. And I've talked to some of my heroin addict recovered friends, and I'm like, okay, so let's say you just found out you won the lottery and you're getting your dick sucked and you're eating your favorite food at the same time. They're like, nope, nothing like it. Not even close.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's nothing like it according to them.
God damn it.
So that's another thing. Like if I had that second life, I would just be out there fucking burning the spoon.
And then you get to get off of it and be like, guys, I fucking did it. I'm off this shit.
Yeah, nobody's ever really. Heroin's one of those things that they think about forever.
Yeah.
If they ever enjoy anything, they're like, wow, this is like 1% of heroin.
True. Yeah, I was researching the dopamine. Like, I was trying to figure out how much dopamine I get every time I look at my phone because I'm like super addicted. I mean, I'm okay with it, but because I think like if you have a piece of chocolate, it increases your dopamine like 10% in your brain. I think meth is like 5,000 to 10% dopamine. Heroin's got to be. Yeah, even more. And it's like, dude, you're ramping up which is supposedly like the enjoyment thing in your brain.
Totally.
By 10,000%. That is tough to come back from.
Yeah.
Because I'm not hitting 10,000% on anything, so I'm safe. Yeah. I can deal with like mundane shit and just be like, all right, this is fine. But yeah, it's oh yeah, hell yeah, dude, you're fucking fast as hell, dude. God damn, Josh. Yeah, look, that's neurons. I know those ones. It's a synaptic cleft.
Ooh.
Do you believe in that shit? That you have little balls of shit floating around between gaps in your brain shooting sparks at each other, and if you just fucking change the colors of the balls, you'll be happy. I wish it was that easy, man.
Yeah. More red, less blue.
Yeah, dude. I need some more blue up in there, dude. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm telling you, I tried to Google this. I couldn't find it, but I did see something, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, meth in the brain.
Did you know that 35% of all car accidents occur between 6 p.m. and midnight, and the highest amount of drivers involved in car crashes are people aged 25 to 34? That's probably you, dude. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have over 100 law offices nationwide and more than 800 lawyers. Morgan & Morgan, I already read that. With over $15 billion recovered, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people for over 35 years. Chatting up with sweet baby girls is hard. Submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is easy. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/drenched or dial #law, #529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/drenched or #law, #529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement, in case you're wondering.
You're a dude, and your home decorating choices are boring. Keep your walls looking awesome with metal posters from Displate. Displate takes just 20 seconds to install and won't damage your walls. Just pop the magnetic sticker on the wall, hang the poster, and you're good to go. You can even submit your own art to get printed for something totally unique and custom. Whoa. Personal endorsement, I look at this sometimes. I look at it and I go, things aren't so bad. Check out their officially licensed designs from Star Wars, Doom, West Ham, and more. West Ham. The soccer team? Yeah, there you go. Come on, you hammers. Get the Displate for the hammers. That's fucking cool. Save up to 34%. Save up to 34% off when you click the link in our description and get your ready-to-hang art. The discount will automatically be applied to your cart when you click our link. Use code DRENCHED when you visit Displate.com to get the discount. That's Displate.com/drenched or click the link in our show notes. So yeah, look at that. That could be in your apartment or house. You could have that. It sounds like thunder, so you can scare your cats and dogs. All right.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. The next time you want to eat your feelings or drink your sorrows, turn to BetterHelp. Their online therapy gives you a place to express your emotions, work through problems, and make important decisions with guidance. BetterHelp is entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Bill, how has BetterHelp helped you?
How's BetterHelp helped you?
I want to kill myself.
Yeah, but has BetterHelp made you feel like you don't want to do it?
I can't open up to them.
You can't open up to anyone.
Dude, don't tell us, don't fucking dox where we're going. You're fucking doxing our route. Head into the fall season with a clear mind.
That's not a good personal endorsement.
Get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/MSSP today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp. HELP.com/MSSP. Is there meth here too? Is it like, because I know meth is more West Coast, heroin's East Coast. Do they meet in the middle here?
I'm not sure what the fuck these people are on, but I don't think it's meth. They're a little bit slouchy. It's a little bit like,
That's good.
yeah.
That's opiates of the masses.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, that shit out. And like, I was out in the Pacific Northwest and it's like, those dudes are tweaking out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like every time I walk by them, I'm ready, dude. I'm like, dude,
Totally.
it's a full Street Fighter
Both
fight.
of my older brothers live in Venice Beach, California, which, again, when I was hanging out around there, really goofing around 15, 20 years ago was the most chill fucking, what's up, man?
Yeah.
So, like, hippy dippy, so cool, tie-dye everything.
That's
you
what
know
I thought
what
it
I
was.
mean?
It's
It was
not
like
that.
California, like what you think of when you hear like a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. And now it is like a guy with an axe chasing normal humans. Like that is methy. It's methy out there.
We gotta have a battle. We gotta have the West Coast meth versus the fucking heroin guys.
The meth people are gonna
it'd be
beat
the Vikings. It'd be the Vikings
Exactly.
versus like
This is war.
True.
The other people are just fucking.
Yeah, it would be like Vikings raiding Nepal. It'd be a gruesome fucking battle.
It's marijuana and fentanyl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard all the coke here has fentanyl.
Yeah.
You got to test it. It just has to have the right amount of fentanyl.
To get you. Oh, you're saying the right amount to be good.
The right amount to be good.
Oh,
So the
man.
real coke guys have testers.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
test it.
See, that's the thing. For me, if I'm partying and I got to do like a fucking experiment in the middle of it, it's like, I'm done.
Totally.
I'm going home.
right.
I don't want to have to fucking like get a beaker and swish around. I mean, that is kind of like sick ass shit from a movie, like Purple, and be like, puro, perfect, dude.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of where the fun stops for me, man. Where I'm like out at 2 a.m. trying to like remember the chemical indicator and being like, this is purple, I should be good.
Yeah.
But it's mainly rich guys that do that because the other people, you're wasting your coke testing it.
True.
Right.
So you can't do that.
You just got
Exactly.
to put it on the line.
And you have to remember
Respectable.
that a lot of these people are trying to like sober up. Like they're like, oh, I drank too much. I need a little bit of blow to fucking.
Yeah, true.
So they're not gonna pull out a beaker.
True.
Those aren't the beaker people. The people that drank too much aren't pulling out the beaker.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I just I'm such a fucking pussy with all this shit. Like I'm such like a health weirdo that I just can't believe it that like you roll the dice on that. You know, it's like, dude, it just drives me nuts. It's like, dude, what are you doing, dude?
Right.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Go to fucking sleep.
Exactly.
Why would you want to counteract alcohol and be like, I need to be sober again because I got too drunk? And it's like, dude, go to fuck to sleep.
Never
Stop.
understood.
I don't understand it at all.
It boggles my mind. Like you got drunk to get drunk, and now you want to sober up, and they're like, yeah, it's the best.
So you can drive home.
Yeah.
True, but I can do that. I swear to God, if I'm drinking and I can smoke enough weed where I can kind of like, I kind of do feel like I'm kind of floating. The last time I did that, I was in an ice cream place. Like I left the bar and I was in an ice cream place and I was like staring at the board like, dude, get it together. Pick something. And I was like, I'll have peanut butter crumble. And dude's like, dude, that's a topping. And I was like, fuck. I blew my cover. I blew my fucking cover. I was next to my wife. I was like, God damn it.
Peanut butter crumble.
Oh, the peanut butter crumble. And he's like, okay, on what? And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
We should leave. Yeah. So. But I never understood that either. It's like, dude, just what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock. I'm hammered now. I got to conduct business. It's like, dude, go to fuck home, man.
Yeah.
I need to snort. Yeah, I get it though. If you're getting sloppy and you continue to, I don't know. Yeah. But I'm happy. I think that never got its hooks in me.
Yeah, that's the whole point of getting drunk is so that you go home and you fucking, eat some leftovers or whatever the fuck and fall asleep. Like, be gross.
Be shitty. Yeah, just be a slug and
it's better to just
collapse.
be shitty than to shove stuff up your nose so that you can be shittier.
Punch a hooker, I guess.
Yeah.
I might fight a hooker later. Let me be awake.
Yeah. It's better to like be drunk, go home and eat leftovers than to be drunk, sober up, go home and like cook an actual full meal and then go to bed.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you repairing yourself for?
I never understood it. Every time I saw it, I was just always kind of like, I know dudes who would do a lot of coke would also buy Xannies because they wanted that to like pass out.
Yeah,
but it's like, dude, sleep's the goal. That's every day. It's like, I'm trying to get to sleep.
Yeah.
You get to sleep, that's the goal. I can't imagine artificially prolonging that for your own pleasure.
Yeah.
I remember there was a lot of my friends got into drugs and we were in this apartment complex. And this whole place was just like it was a nightmare. It was just all these kids moved in near each other and they all were doing tons of Percocets, pills. It turned into like heroin, coke, all this stuff. And there was these girls that like started taking Ambien and then they would take Adderall. Because like if you force yourself to stay awake on Ambien with Adderall, you start to like just lose your mind apparently. Oh my God. And they were trying to sell me on it. They're like, you should do this. And I was like, no. I don't even want to take Ambien to go to bed. I'm like, I'm good on all that. And they're like, dude, it's sick. And they're trying to, and then like 5 minutes later, one of the girls just collapsed, fell down. It was funny being that young where you'd see a person collapse and be like, huh. Just like, whatever, I'm out of here. This apartment sucks.
Right.
Just leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just left.
That's what happened in Youngstown. All my homies that were just drinking beers ended up, it just goes, it's just one direction.
Yeah, that is crazy though, because I do get that though, because if you try, you're like, drugs are bad, and you're like, beer rules, and you're like, weed rules, and then it's just like, bam, there is that level they hit you with that, and you're like, I'm functioning pretty well right now, and it's just like, yeah, you're a cokehead now, it sucks.
Yep.
Because that doesn't, you don't age out of it. I know, I've seen that like pester dudes into their 30s where like, I knew someone who, they would do it here and there, all the blah, 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 and then it's like, you just assume they stop, but people don't. People become like 35, 40, and they're still trying to rip lines. Like I knew someone who got kicked out of their friend's wedding because they were just doing coke in the bathroom, and like their friend had to be like, "Dude, what the fuck, man?" Yeah. He got like someone discovered it and kicked him out, and he had to be like, "Dude, get it, go home, man."
Yeah, and it's what really sucks is the people that end up doing coke after they drink. It ends up ruining drinking for them because then they can't drink without thinking about coke.
Yeah,
and now all of a sudden you can't drink anymore.
Yeah, true.
And you ruin drinking for yourself.
It's greedy.
Yeah.
There's no like Willie Nelsons of coke. There's no like charming 80-year-old just like a little bump. You know what I mean? You never see that.
100%.
You got to age into stuff, dude. And I always tell people like that's the ultimate sucker drug, dude. Coke is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know any good story. It never played out well.
Yeah. My older brothers, I'm so lucky to have a brother that's 12 years older than me and 16 years older than me. And we were supposed to go to Cedar Point one summer. You ever been to Cedar Point?
No.
It's the world's greatest amusement park. It's in Sandusky, Ohio. And I was like 8 or 9 at the time. It literally has the world's tallest roller coaster, the fastest roller coaster, the world's fastest standing roller coaster, the world's fastest sitting roller.
They claim a lot of records out there too. Like we have the biggest mall in the world. It's
it
like,
really
dude,
is.
Shut up.
It really is fucking nuts. Like
that's fucking
you can't
crazy.
tell the scale because everything is a record-setting thing, but it really
insane.
is. And
Jesus,
I was
Christ.
like, we would go every summer for one day. And
What the fuck is that thing?
yeah, that's the Top Thrill dragster right there.
So you just fall down that hill?
Oh, it shoots you. It launches you from the normal pace. It's a record-setting thing from the get. I think that's what that is, unless that's a new one.
Oh my
But
God.
that's the real shit. That map right there. Yeah, that's the shit. So that shows you everything. It's a fucking island with all these crazy rides.
That's sick.
The world's fastest wooden roller coaster up there. All this shit. Anyway,
$40, dude. You can buy that. I might put that in my house.
that's the shit.
That'd be a sick thing to frame.
But my brothers used to take me there one day every summer of the year, forever. And I was like 10 or 11 at the time, which would put them at what, 26 and 30, basically. And they lived in Columbus, Ohio at Ohio State.
It's like dads, basically.
Exactly.
That's kind of nice.
Totally was nice, especially when you don't have a real dad.
He split in half. He multiplied himself. He's like, yeah.
So one year, and you know, when you're like 10, you're like, mom buys you like an outfit for like a thing. So I remember I had like this like blue polo and blue shorts and new white shoes with white tube socks laid out. And we get a call. They were supposed to drive from Columbus to Youngstown to pick me up, a 2-hour drive. And then we were going to drive 3 hours to Sandusky, Ohio.
I mean, that's heaven for a little brother, dude.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Exactly. And I get a call. My mom goes, they want to talk to you, Tony. She like sounds sad at like whatever, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. whenever they were supposed to pick me up. And I get on the phone and one of my older brothers goes, hey man, we partied a little too hard last night. I'm going to tell you something. We're not going to make it to Cedar Point today.
Oh no.
And it crushes me to tell you this, but the reason why we're not taking you to Cedar Point is because we did so much cocaine last night. And this is a lesson for you because there's nothing we would rather do. There's nothing we would rather do than to take you to Cedar Point. But we did so much cocaine. And this is a lesson for you. Don't ever do cocaine.
What?
Don't ever touch it. Not even a little bit. Whatever you do, never try cocaine.
So they had an intervention for you, basically.
At 10 years old. And I'm literally like, what's cocaine? But you know what?
They're getting their dick sucked. They're like, this shit sucks. All right. They're on the edge of an infinity pool. But listen to me. Listen. You can never do this shit.
But to their credit,
That's
shit
awesome.
fucking worked. It stuck with me forever.
That was very brave. Yeah, they totally didn't have to call you to do that.
Right. But it really stuck with me. So like
that's also that's young enough that like burned that into your head too, because you have Cedar Park or Cedar Point, and you're just like, dude, that's crushing.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, now Coke, you're like, yeah, that shit actually sucks, dude.
Right.
You don't get to have fun.
It literally, and I've thanked them probably 50 times each throughout my life.
Yeah.
I go, it's gonna, and I all the time. I literally go, thanks for that fucking thing, because I'm positive I would have tried it.
For sure.
Even post that, there's been so many ridiculous temptations. Rappers, celebrities, famous comedians, just good friends late at night that are like, come on, just try a little. Wildly cool, successful people that are like, this is 100% pure. This is literally the best cocaine on planet Earth. Just do one little tiny, and it's on like a golden spoon with a diamond on it, and you're like, this wouldn't affect anything negatively. But and then the last second, I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
And it's all because of the
better off,
Cedar Point 10 years old fucking morning call, which was, traumatizing at the time, but ended up being correct.
For real, that was the move, man.
I never pictured them getting their dick sucked on the edge of an infinity pool. Kind of changes everything now. If I would have seen what they were actually doing at the time, I probably would have done it.
Also, they could have been standing over like a dead lady and been like, look,
Right.
man. So they could have not been that. They could have been like, bro, trust me, dude. We got to. It could be either or.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's my dad claimed that he had a trailer pull up to his house when he was a little kid, and this would have been in like the early 60s. And he said they had like a morgue on wheels where they let little kids walk in there and there were just dead bodies in a trailer, and like that guy did drugs, that guy did drugs, damn, this guy did drugs. And he said his dad made him just look at dead bodies. He's like, that's what happens if you do drugs. Wow. So they were that strict about it when I was growing up. They were like, if I got caught drinking, I would get grounded for like a month. Mm-hmm. I got caught a bunch of times though. So I was like, I got caught back to back. But if I got caught smoking weed when I was younger, which I did all the time, he was like, you're grounded for a year.
Wow.
Yeah, so that at least, like, I think that kind of helped too. And I knew people in high school who got into coke, and I remember being like, nah, man, I'm good on that. I'm fine. And then I got to watch them so young get kind of strong. They had like a period where everyone thinks they're fine on coke, and when you're not doing it, you watch people kind of like escalate themselves, and you're like, no, I'm good on that shit. I'm
Right.
cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So few people can do it calmly and cool.
Have you ever seen a cocaine booger?
No.
Where they do so much coke that it burns their septum.
Oh, no, dude.
And then when they take it out, it's like just blood. And it's just really their skin. It's all dead. And if they're really big coke addicts, they'll eat that booger.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
I just got my deviated septum fixed, by the way.
How'd you end up with
sucks, bro. I just getting hit in the face, I think, constantly. They say it can happen to like birth trauma too. They say like on the way out, you can kind of just because I was getting sinus infections, and my wife was going to it's the only thing I do health wise. My wife was going to ear, nose, and throat guy, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll go to one. I think my nose is fucked up. I went, and he's like, dude, you got like an 80% obstruction. It was on this side, and I used to play rugby and shit, so I know I got just waffled in the face a bazillion times, which they say that can do. They don't really understand either.
Right.
But so mine was fucked up from whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's just getting smushed.
It was just like curved from what the guy told me. It was like just got kind of curved over, and then like it like fluctuates during the day. Apparently, like 20 minutes, this nostril's open, this nostril's open. So I'd have like times where it's just I can't breathe at all because it was this one's turn. But yeah, the fucking surgery sucks, dude. Yeah. I watched that Rogan thing from years ago, and he's like, yeah, it's fucking nothing. And I was like, yeah, this will be sweet. I was fucked.
Yeah.
For like 6 days, I was laying there like, dude, I must be the biggest pussy in the world. Because I'm like, this shit sucks, dude.
One thing I've learned from being friends with him for a decade and a half is that
sucked.
if Rogan says it's easy, that means nothing.
It sucked, dude. I was like scared to do it, so I watched that like 10 times, being like, it's easy, it's easy. I know it's definitely easy, and it fucking sucked so bad. I had silicone plugs in my nose for 6 days.
Ugh.
And it fucking blew, dude. And every time I'd swallow a sip of anything, my ears would pop and like fluid would pop out. It was disgusting.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I tell people all the time, everyone's always like, dude, it's like when they pop those out, it's just amazing. I'm like, no, my nose felt still shitty.
Yeah.
I'm happy they did it and like after months of it, but like, dude, that shit fucking sucks. Like it's cool to get air through your nose, but I'm almost like.
Did they put you out for that?
Yeah, dude, they put me under.
Yeah.
They actually gave me fentanyl when I came out of it. They're like, we're gonna give you something for the pain. I'm like, what are you giving me? They're like, fentanyl. And I'm like, what? And dude, I was vicious. I was so mean. My wife came in, I mean, there was some stuff bubbling under the surface anyway, but like she came and picked me up. And I was fully just like, leave me the fuck alone. Dude, that stuff is nasty.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was very, very like it was like I would try to talk and like my temper would just go fucking flying.
Wow.
I'm like, why did you guys? I was fine too. I didn't even like. I wasn't in pain. They're like, we're gonna give you a little something extra.
Well, they love it.
Blasting me with
Yeah,
the
doctors love trying to give you shit.
True.
Yeah, it's just a little something for the pain.
Dude, they're like, we're just gonna give you a little bit of. And I was like, what is it? Like, it's fentanyl. I'm like, what, dude? Stuff's got a bad rep, right? Why are you giving me this?
Yeah, I had a wisdom tooth out. I've never been put under. I've never had a serious surgery.
It's creepy.
Even when I broke my leg into 2 pieces, I got run over by a car.
Oh,
yeah.
Monster truck.
No, it was a chick driving a.
No!
It was the girl. It was my girlfriend in high school, and she dropped me off at home. And my backpack was in her trunk, and she forgot that I was getting my backpack out of the trunk, and she starts backing up, and I'm like, oh shit, and I almost made it out. I almost fucking went back and pivoted, but just the back of my left foot got stuck under the tire, and it went all the way, and it went crack completely into two pieces. And I was laughing. It was weird. Like there wasn't really pain yet at all.
Yeah.
It was just shock and yeah. But what the fuck was I just gonna say? I didn't even take any pain pills for that.
What?
But when I got my wisdom tooth taken out, man, I can't remember when was it. Like 13 years ago. Who gives a fuck?
They didn't put you under for that. They did local anesthesia.
No, I wanted to stay up for that too. I have a weird thing where I'm like, I don't trust these fucking anesthesiologists for a second.
Creepy,
That's a
dude.
weird job.
They knock you right out, dude. And
I don't trust any of these motherfuckers.
True.
You know what I mean? You're on a fucking airplane. It's a bumpy landing. You're like, if that was an anesthesiologist, I'd be dead. If you're a little bit off on that shit, you're dead. So I don't trust anybody.
And dude, everyone's different. My wife has a thing where she pulls herself out of anesthesia. So there's like everyone's body's different because they ask you like, have you ever had anesthesia before? Because they're that first time they don't know how you're gonna react. Right. She came out of her wisdom teeth. She was like on a thing that it knocked me out. She came out of it and was just like and like started Godzilla, and they had to be like, dude, chill. Yeah. They had to cancel her surgery, and she had to do the localized for. They got one of them out, and she had to go back and do it all again.
Yeah. I went local. They're just fucking shooting it up, and they pull it out, and the dentist or the oral surgeon goes, I'm giving you, these 10 pills. Feel free to, take one if you're feeling pain. It's just a little something for the pain. That's what they say. I can't remember if it was Vicodin or the other one.
Percocet.
Tramadol.
Tramadol's bullshit, dude. Don't get me started on Tramadol. They gave me that for my nose. That stuff is weird.
Doesn't work?
It doesn't. It's like they give it to dogs. It's like dogs. Because I told the guy when he did my nose, I was trying to hard ass it, and I'm like, no pain pills, bro. I don't want any of that shit. Right. And he was like, when I came out, they gave me Tramadol. I was like, yes, I'll take that.
Yeah.
And it just makes you. I've taken Percocets. I've taken Vicodin before, and they're at least. I see why people get addicted to those. Mm-hmm. Tramadol is unpleasant all the way. It feels like you're just on like a weird. I can't explain it, man. It's not. It's technically not chemically an opiate. It just like hits the part of your brain and makes it kind of like turn on an opiate receptor, but it feels weird. Feels like a dark, shitty, confusing. There's nothing comforting about it, which is probably why they're good to give people as they're not addictive at all.
Well, the thing that they gave me wasn't that. I think it was.
What year was it?
This was like 13 years ago.
Oxycontin. They gave you the oxycodones or the Percocets.
It may have
Percocets
been
or Vicodin.
Codone. Yeah, I know it wasn't the cotton, or else I would have remembered that. But maybe it was oxycodone.
Oxycontin is oxycodone,
right?
But it's just like
a cuter name.
Yeah, for real.
So I take a half of one. I'm like in pain a couple hours after the thing, a few hours after when the local thing runs out. And I took a half of one because I'm kind of reactive to everything. I'm that guy where like really a shot of tequila and 4 hits off of a blunt, and I'm like already feeling it. Yeah, I'm like that guy.
I'm a sensitive instrument too. Yeah, I don't need a lot.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm going to take a half of one of these, my first pain pill of my life.
Nice.
And
congrats.
I start immediately, fucking 10 minutes later, I'm just sweating and smiling, and the feeling of just overall destiny comes over me of like, this is what you are meant to do. This is true happiness. No. This is you.
Thank God he took a half.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I immediately had the fucking sensibility to fucking take that bottle. I dumped it while still on it, while literally just in all my glory. I dumped it in the toilet, fucking flushed it. Because I'm like, this is everything.
Yeah. They say people are wired. I took them again, like I had a friend who got real into them like very young, and I got my wisdom teeth out in high school, and he was like, he was like savvy enough to be like, oh, you're getting wisdom teeth out? I'll buy your script off you. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I don't want these things. So he just like bought them off me for $200. Actually, it was like the worst thing that ever happened to him, but he ended up having a bad deal with it. But
rest in peace.
No, he's good. He's good now, but he had a tough time with that shit. But he Yeah, so then I was like, damn, I can make $200 with these things. I'm like, I'm gonna get some. We both were like mutually attracted to them for different reasons.
This is much better than not buying beverages.
Dude, I was like, fuck this is awesome.
Yeah.
But then, I sold Percocets when I was younger, and he was like, you got to try them, dude, because I never tried them. And he's like, just see what they're like. And luckily they didn't. I took them, and I was like, I guess these are cool. I was itchy, and I remember taking a nap and feeling like I was like floating off of a futon and being like, that's kind of nice, I guess. But I remember thinking like, I'd rather have they were all $5 a piece. I was like, I'd rather have $5. That's not worth $5. It came down to economics for me. I was like, that's not worth $5 for me.
And there's nothing
but everyone's different. He took them, and it was just like, again, he was like, this is it.
And I know this sounds lame to people that do a lot of drugs, but like there is nothing that people have described to me that I've not been able to obtain from smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
Either you're just a couple hits away. Like I've always been really lucky to be around great weed. My friends in Youngstown had the guy, and then when I went to LA, I mean, it was just game on. Yeah. Medical marijuana was just becoming a thing, and then legal marijuana was a thing. Again, this was fucking 20 years ago, 21 years ago.
Yeah, when
I
that
moved
first
to LA.
rolled out, that's actually kind of cool.
So like, what the fuck? To me, I was fucking tripping my balls off on this shit. Everything was hysterical, watching fucking Fear Factor and South Park, cracking up. Like, I mean, to me, I'm like, it just doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah, that's what I always said. Because again, I like, my friends got into coke. I remember watching that, being like cool on that. I tried Percocets, being like, I don't really like. Yeah, for me, it was like a couple beers and a little bit of weed. I was like, that's perfect, man.
Yeah.
But I guess everyone's brain's different. But yeah, I remember thinking like, what else? What are you trying to do with this, man?
Yeah.
You can kind of have a good time. You can function. You can do stuff.
Totally.
I remember watching dudes just like sweating in an apartment on Percocets. Like, I haven't slept in a week. Can I get some more of it? And it's just like, Jesus
crazy,
Christ, brother. Smoke some. Yeah, I always said that too. It's like, smoke some fucking weed.
Yeah. Watch South Park.
Yeah.
Lemmy Winks.
But I think the opiates specifically hit people who have been like, with like the heavy emotional abuse. It's like just a weighted blanket, and it hits them, and they're just going, finally. Because there's dudes that if you get too ramped up in childhood, you don't know what being relaxed, like you think you're relaxing, but your brain's just going, like they test kids for, what is it? Not adrenaline, cortisol.
Yeah.
Because there's kids that like, I went to school for social work, and like they teach you about like identifying kids like who have problematic backgrounds. And there's kids who will be like, lighting shit on fire, punching people. It's like, all right, your shit's probably fucked. Then there's kids that withdraw inside themselves. So you think these kids are fine. They started giving them cortisol tests, and there'd be kids who are quiet, not moving. Cortisol's through the fucking roof.
Right.
So these dudes come across a fucking, an Oxycontin or whatever, and they're just going, their body for the first time goes, oh, thank God.
Right.
And it's like, dude, you can't compete with that. Yeah. You're done.
Yeah. Cortisol's the fight or flight response.
That's part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like the stress hormone.
Yeah.
And if you're like you're in your mother's stomach, she was like fighting people at a bus stop doing drugs. You get out, and it's like you're getting abused from the time you're an infant, and then you're like 13 and someone hands you that. Your body finally goes, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
You go, what was that called again?
Yeah.
What is this thing? And you're fucked.
Yeah. Were you on Ritalin as a kid?
No, I should have been. I wasn't on it. Actually, I don't know if I should, because I took Adderall in college, and it didn't make me focus. Everyone's like, it calms me down. I was like real social in the library. I'm like, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
I crunched the time release balls. I remember being like, yeah, someone was like, but that was never my thing.
Yeah.
I got manic on that stuff. So maybe I didn't have ADD. I don't know how the fuck it works. I think I do have ADD.
Yeah, it's weird looking back on it. Like they say that it's supposed to calm you down if you're hyper, but what the fuck are they talking about?
I don't know.
It's like they were taking the hyperactive kids and giving them fucking meth.
They do say, and I've heard people say like, yeah, it just makes. I knew people who would get quiet from coke. They'd snort coke, and like it gets me kind of quiet. So like maybe I had ADD,
right?
But also it's like, I don't know. I don't know how that is another one, dude. You got to stop doing that at some point.
Yeah.
Like you can't, if you're like a kid, you can't just, if you can keep taking Adderall in your 40s, but it dehydrates you severely, and it's like.
They put me on it when I was a little kid.
Oh, so you were on it.
Yeah. They put me on, and I'm pretty sure it fucked me up for life. I'm pretty sure like the coffee cigarettes thing comes because I'm a recovering, without even knowing it, meth addict, basically. And what's crazy is that it like caused more problems, I think, than it solved, because I did have a lot of energy. I was like a bastard kid.
Which is good though.
Right.
To have it. I don't understand why you don't want kids to have energy.
I know. And so like the thing is that at school they would call you over the loudspeaker after lunch if you forgot to go to the office to take your pills.
Whoa, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, dude.
Yeah. And
Jesus,
except you're
man.
at a school with like hundreds of kids, so the entire school could hear
Oh, no.
who forgot to take their medicine, which was like everybody.
Yeah,
because we're all a
it
bunch
was a
of
spaz parade.
Yeah, exactly. It's just an all-star lineup of fucking crazy kids, and it like caused so much stress that it was like embarrassing.
Yeah, that makes
It was
sense.
Like, fuck, man.
They would call you down and like come get, and you have to
Over
leave
the
class, man.
entire,
Oh, my
it wasn't just
God.
like specific to that classroom. It was like over the entire announcements. Like, you know, tomorrow we are going to be having the football, whatever, the pep rally, and also Tony Hinchcliffe come to the office.
Come get your happy pill. Come get your special
Exactly.
pills.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would suck.
Mhm.
I would have been jealous though, knowing myself back then. I would have loved to have walked through the hallway and been like, psh, yeah, society can't fucking hold me. I need to
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of like little tiny traumas that I think.
Oh yeah.
I never realized until I was older.
Well, people didn't even know that was a thing. People didn't know you could alter your brain chemistry pretty much forever by being severely stressed when you're, because everyone was, you know, coming out of nature. That's how your brain works. You're just severely stressed and it kind of shapes your responses.
Yeah.
And now the last like 15, 20 years, they've been starting to be like, oh, everyone's severely fucked up.
Yeah.
And like people are fucked right now.
Uh-huh.
And they're just figuring it all out. There's a book, The Body Keeps the Score, by, everyone talks about it, Besser Vanderkolk or whatever his name is. This guy was a goat psychologist, and they pulled some bullshit like Me Too-ish kind of stuff on him where it was like he was inappropriate. Dude, this book, for anyone who like likes this kind of stuff, it's like like in psychology, there's like a trauma focused field, and it's like, I think it's one of the most important things anyone can like learn about at all, who like somewhat feels like their mind might be somewhat out of sorts, which is probably pretty much everybody. Yeah. Dude, it's crazy, the stuff they talk about, how like you get just zapped as a kid, not realizing it. You build your whole personality on these like marbles, and they just get like irritated throughout the day, and you're like, what?
Totally.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. But yeah, dude, they talk about like your body, even like in soldiers, like there was guys who would like, they would have like a verbal tick because there was like a thing that happened. They'd be replaying subconsciously in their mind that had to do with their right arm, and you just like process it out, and their arm stops moving. It's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like there's a thing coming out now with like people physically massaging this stuff out of you, which is, I mean, that would be cool if that worked.
Yeah.
That'd be the ultimate heavy ending at the end of it.
Yeah.
They just relieve your childhood trauma, and then they just fucking fab you off.
That'd be so much cum.
That's for you, Dad.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dad. Yeah, it's just whispering, your father can no longer get you. Between that and the lady peeing at the fucking slot machine, that's 2 hard comes.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing her lose
Yeah.
$1,500.
Oh my God.
Well, shit, dude, we did an hour and a half, man.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that fucking flew.
Wow.
It's always awkward at first. I'm always worried when I'm podcasting that my face is doing like terrible things, or I'm sitting across from someone being like, and I don't realize it, but hopefully I didn't do that with my face.
Yeah.
It's a concern of mine. I got to stop microdosing mushrooms. I don't think it works. I think I'm bugging- I think I'm just
Everybody's
bugging out.
doing it now.
Dude. It does. It's good. It is a good thing,
Yeah.
but like you gotta make sure you have to test them on days where you're not doing anything. But then you'll get new ones, and so I give myself like a 2-hour window where I'm like, all right, because like the onset will throw me off. It crushed me today. Some guy had to come help hang a TV, and I was in my house like a tall, slim Texas man. Like, I don't look at my fucking arms. I had to hold the TV up for the guy.
Oh shit.
Because I was in a rush. I didn't want to be late. So I was just like, he was like, I'm going to have to unscrew it. I'm like, I'll hold it, dude. Just go ahead. I'm like, these mushrooms are kicking in. I'm like, some fucking old man sweating, screwing it in. I'm like, just go, dude. I got to go. Go on.
That's amazing.
Everybody's
doing mushrooms now.
Little bits.
At the mothership, this is some inside information, but I'll leak it. Everybody's on fucking mushrooms now.
You heard it here now.
So like everybody's on mushrooms for months. And I'm like, okay. So like I was doing mushrooms here and there, nibbling on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then one night I see Ron White with this like white vial of stuff, and he puts something under his tongue, and I'm like, what's that? He's like, it's liquid LSD.
Oh God.
And I'm like, what? You're just doing that? He's like, yeah, You want some? And I'm like, nah. And I like held off. And then I saw Duncan do like 2 vials the week later. He's like, Ron, can I have some of that stuff from last week? And like, so then I'm like, okay, if Duncan's doing 2, I'll try 1. And I had the fucking time of my life.
From the LSD.
Oh man, it wasn't what I thought it would be. It wasn't like all like,
it was like a microdose.
It was just pure happiness.
Oh, that's nice.
Pure joy.
I do have I have LSD. I have like a thing set up for microdosing, like in like the alcohol, like where it's kind of like, what's it called, volumetric dosing. I've been too nervous. I'm gonna start incorporating that because I gotta.
You know what it was? It was all.
mushrooms.
It was everything that I love out of mushrooms without any of that like.
That's
that
what
like creepy stomach fucking.
Yeah.
I think I ate too much. I'm like my own doctor sometimes.
Yeah.
My theory with mushrooms is that my dad ran an Italian restaurant. My mom made the best spaghetti sauce that like even my dad always tried to get her recipe. Her sauce literally like causes arguments in the family because she'll make it for some people's birthdays and this and that. Literally, it's unbelievable. You hear the stories of like, dip the bread in the sun.
Yeah,
it's that
good,
again.
yeah.
It's like the heroin version of that.
Yeah.
So, my theory is that I don't have stomach problems, but my theory on mushrooms is that it hits me crazy because like I burnt away from the acid of the tomatoes forever because I would literally eat my mom's spaghetti sauce fucking 5 meals a week.
Yeah.
So I have a theory that like mushrooms kind of hits me weird because it just feels that way. It feels like it just goes. Doof, doof.
Yeah.
It's an explosion. There's no real microdose for me.
It hits you, yeah. That's it's weed comes on. You at least know like, an edible's kicking in. Mushrooms are more subtle, especially when you're taking low doses.
Yeah.
So like, I was sitting there today and I could feel it. I'm like, oh man, dude, this like let me chill out. Let me collect my thoughts. I sat down to do like a little meditation.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there and my eyes were closed and I'm like, nope, this is worse. And it was like, you gotta go do something, busy yourself. And you start to go down the rabbit hole of like, all you ever really do is busy yourself. You think I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. I have stuff to do today.
Story of
I got
my
stuff
life.
to do today, dude.
Daily shit right there. Yeah, Joe was telling me because I told Joe, we've had this talk a couple times actually where I'm like, I can't do edibles at all. I can smoke blunts with Snoop and with fucking Doug Benson and with Willie Nelson, all this shit. I can hang with anybody smoking weed. Blunt after blunt. I have 3 blunts in my pocket right now in a special container.
Yeah.
But I cannot have the smallest amount of edibles. And he explained to me that there's actually a chemical that's in our system. It's some
your
long
liver.
fancy word.
It changes it
and
from
some
one
people
thing.
have it and some people don't.
Bro, the edibles. I used to be all about them, but like, dude, it's especially now too. They hit me. If you can take edibles that are in an alcohol tincture, and then it kind of like it kicks in faster and more. You don't wait like an hour and a half and it hits you all at once. It kind of gradually onsets, but even that it'll get away from you. Where it's like
I don't do anything anymore. I don't do the 1 milligram.
No,
I
I'm
don't do
telling
the
you.
0.5 milligram. I have given up altogether.
Yeah, they're honestly I was way into them for a while, and like you just might as well just take mushrooms. If you're gonna do a weed edible, just take mushrooms. In my opinion,
Exactly.
weed edibles fucking crush.
Right.
I'd be in a bathroom, like just being like so zoned out that I'd have to be like, I would forget I was in a bathroom, and I'm like, how's this help? This isn't helping me at all.
That's how all of my edibles ended up. It ended up with me on the cold bathroom floor. And it's better to just have a bad trip on mushrooms than it is to always have a bad trip off of edibles. You kind of sound like a pussy, especially back then before this, like everything's measured out medical thing.
Yeah, dude. I used to make them myself.
Right.
Dude, that's when I figured out. So I used to make like cakes because I sold weed. So I had like a ton of fucking weed and I would make these big cakes. And it was again, no one knew what fucking milligrams were. So I'd have all my shake, like a 1/4 pound of shake, and I'd cook it into a cake, into like butter and whatever. And dude, I remember being 19 and like I was just eating this cake and I didn't know it would work. So I'm like sitting there, I'm eating it. I'm like, nothing happens an hour later. And then like, dude, and there was no, like, I couldn't look this shit up. I like heard it takes a while. So I'm like, all right, I'll be patient. I walked around my block once. I'm like, nah, this stuff's bullshit. Gobbled it, dude. And I'm on 95 in my truck with this whole cake. Like, I'll just bring it to my friend's house. Hits me. I felt like I was in claymation, just driving. Like, what the? It had to have been like 1,000 milligram edible. Yeah. And I get to my friend's house. I give it to them. I'm like, guys, try to be. And they just gobbled up. And I remember sitting there for the first time, like realizing I was an animal, and it devastated me, dude.
Yeah.
I've never recovered. I was 19 years old. They all went out and like did shit. I'm like, I'm gonna stay here. And I like was just thinking about birds that sit on telephone wires, and I'm like, that's what I am. And it just fucked me, dude. I couldn't get over it. Still to this day, I'm like, motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
A fucking animal. This sucks.
Crazy.
It's pretty wild.
If you don't have the thing to handle those, then it's just fucked up. All mine ended up with my side of my head on the bathroom floor, and I'm like looking at like the grouting or what's it called? The
grout.
tile grout.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is, what is? Where is, what is? Like, it was like I couldn't even like finish questions. It was just
How did
horrible.
they lay it down in the fucking pattern? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you were just doing like pre-verbal. Just
the dumbest, simplest nothing. And my mind is blown outside where it's like the grout. How do they measure it? They put it there? Is there like a measuring? What? It's just terrible.
That's the worst. The worst part about weed is when you actually do have a profound insight that you forget, and then you go, what am I doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
I figured it all out. Where am I now? And you go, oh fuck. Yeah. It's what time is it? And you're like, I'm not a fan.
Well, that's the thing with like my writing process is super fucking weird, which is, really almost everything that turns into a stand-up thing with me is between midnight and 3 a.m.
Really?
And I have to literally, it used to be I would try to remember to write it down, and I always would go, this is so good, there's no way I'm going to forget this. And that's what happens 100% of the time you forget it.
Yeah.
But
I
now-
have people all the time like, you're not gonna. I'm like, dude, fuck that. I've forgotten good stuff. All the time. You have to write it down.
Well, now I just have my right hand man, like my producer, who's almost always within a reach to me. Like I'll like literally be like, Yoni, write this down, and it literally has paid for itself. Yeah, having another human to write it down is a whole
For real,
different
dude.
thing.
Did you ever get into sci-fi with like Robert Heinlein wrote Stranger in a Strangeland, but I remember reading one of his books and he got a lot of money writing books, but he just eventually started dictating books. He had a guy sit there and he'd be like, once upon a time, like, come on, fucking write this shit. And he would just talk, and he started just talking book. I'm like, dude, that's got to be the sickest shit in the world.
Yeah.
That's gone to the top 10 stuff of just getting chicks wet. Dictating a novel to another person and being like, I'm tired. Just it's awesome.
Yeah.
That shit rules.
Yeah.
I've just gotten to the realm of like paying people, because before you're like, I'm gonna lose all my fucking money. I can't pay people anything. Now I have a bro, and he doesn't. I explained it to my wife. She's like, what does he do? And I'm like, I pay him every week. When I need him, I call him.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't need him for a couple of weeks, and that's fine.
Yep.
But when I need him, it's worth every fucking penny.
Yeah.
Bro.
Life-changing shit.
It's
he
cool.
literally pays for himself.
Yeah, dude.
In fact, he doesn't know this, but I make way more money than I even pay him for.
You need to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to fire him.
But I give him raises every like 3 to 6 months, and he
And
can't
that feels
believe
good
it.
too. Yeah. You get to be like, I can somehow give you more money. So here, have more money. And they're like, oh my God.
Right.
That is a nice feeling.
Yeah.
You're
It's
like,
amazing.
oh, it turns out I didn't starve or die, so you can have a little more money. And they're like,
Right.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I hope this doesn't blow up in all of our faces, but we'll keep going.
It's working for now. Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah.
That was
Thank
awesome,
you.
man. For
Fun
real.
times.
Appreciate you.
Welcome to Austin,
Thank you,
Texas.
man.
A lot of fun times ahead.
I'm pumped, man. Thank you. Appreciate
Absolutely.
you. Josh.
Thank you.
Sign off. Do you want to plug it? You guys want to plug it? Josh, plug anything? I'm going to be, sorry, I don't want to ask you.
When does this come out? I got a huge, crazy tour that I'm in the middle of and
rip it up.
announcing, and it's all happening. All the dates are at TonyHinchcliffe.com, and also newly announced Vancouver, Portland, Seattle, LA, Denver, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Boston, Baltimore, Salt Lake City, San Jose, Dallas, Houston. The fuck is Chesterfield, Montana? Oh, that's outside of St. Louis. Nashville, Tennessee, Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando, and a bunch of other stuff. But that's all me doing stand-up, taking some of the regulars from Kill Tony with me. So that literally goes on sale this Friday. I don't know. When's this coming out?
This will come out tomorrow, probably.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So
this is perfect.
tickets are on sale this Friday. Thank you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be in Spokane this weekend at Spokane Comedy Club, the Comedy Zone, North Carolina, Charlotte, Cap City. I was going to fly here for that, but now I'm here. So I'll go to Cap City and Austin and Magooby's Joke House, Timonium, Maryland. I also announced, I didn't announce them yet, but I'm going to be in Chicago, a bunch of other places. I'll put them on my website. I just locked down a bunch of dates.
So pumped to finally get eventually here now that you guys are here, you and Shane on Kill Tony at the same time. Literally the most requested guest in the history of the show. It's been the last 2 years, you guys.
Really? Dude,
and I don't want to give any secrets away, but it might be an extra big one that we get you guys on.
That'll be
it'll
fun.
be a lot of fun.
Dude, that'll be a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
Rock and roll.
Later.